entire season for the baseball team is really leading up to the playoffs. It's kind of like the largest pregame in history. You can you could literally lose your games, win your district, and then you're going to the playoffs. So
exactly.
All that experience makes games like yesterday important when you hit those. So yeah.
And it's also hard for you'll explain things to players, and it's just a natural human reaction that the kids will kind of believe you. They're kind of unsure because they haven't really seen it.
Sure.
And not until they really get taught by the game itself will they really understand what it is you're trying to get across to them. And so that's all they really needed. Hopefully we can keep that momentum going, though.
Absolutely. Well, let's, speaking of that, turning our attention to Game 2 here. Looking at, going into today's game, I'm going to imagine Los Alamos is going to be a little hungry in this second game after yesterday. What do you anticipate seeing here in Game 2?
They're going to throw their next best arm, who's a really good arm. I hope I'm not saying his name wrong, but Evan Hoos, he committed to a college already for baseball. He's going to be probably 84 to 86, so it's just going to be just as competitive on the mound as it was yesterday.
Yeah.
I expect Los Alamos to come out with a lot more fire. I want our boys to just maintain the same momentum, the same intensity. I don't want our boys to do anything extra. It's like,
Gotcha.
hey, what you did worked. Just stay in it and stay disciplined. And we'll see. We'll go from there from the first inning on.
Well, yesterday's game, I mean, you needed one pitcher. They used a few pitchers here. How is that going to impact them for pitching today? Is there guys that maybe they wanted to use today that they're probably not going to be able to because of the rotations yesterday?
It definitely makes an effect. I know the pitch count might tell you that a kid can throw again the next day, but some kids struggle with that. So I'm not sure where their pitching staff is on that point, but they had to throw 4 arms yesterday, and we only had to throw 1.
Gotcha.
So if our scenario goes into a Game 3, I feel like we still have every arm available for 2 games today, if that's what it takes. And so that kind of gives us a little bit of an advantage. But really, this game right here, I know that they're gonna ride this guy that's on the mound because he's a really good arm. And
Gotcha.
So we're matching up Lucian against him, who's a really good arm for us, has been all year, and we'll just try our best to try to win Game 1.
So let's just play a what-if scenario here. Say Los Alamos takes Game 2, we go to Game 3. Do they have another starting pitcher of good caliber to start that game, or are they going to have to be a little creative with their bullpen?
They might have to be a little creative. I know they have a third arm that has a lot of innings pitched or a lot of pitch count numbers, because they don't really post a lot of stats other than the pitch count numbers, so we kind of guesstimated on who's thrown the most pitches, on who was number 1, who was number 2, and who was number 3. But the good news for us, if it comes down to that, we still have Carmelo Ortega, our lefty, on the mound for Game 3, and he's given us a chance in every game that he's pitched in so far. So we feel good. I mean, we feel good about any scenario. You know, as a coach, we always plan for what if things go well and what if things go poorly, and we've got to plan for both.
Sure. So before we wrap this up, just real quick, what's kind of the feeling of the players this morning? They anxious, excited? What's kind of the vibe this morning?
The vibe is they want to take care of business.
Gotcha.
Yesterday they were excited. They were anxious. For a lot of them, it's their first playoff game. That was another reason why we started Cameron on the mound, because he had the most playoff experience, just to kind of let him lead the team and say, hey, this is how we do it. And so the boys had an approach, had a plan, and it worked. And I think that's really what they needed to see, was that they can play well in the playoffs.
Gotcha.
They can work past the butterflies. And so today they look really focused. They're actually pretty quiet, and they've only been talking baseball, which is nice to hear.
Good. Yeah, because I imagine as a coach, you're easily thinking, all right, since they did perform the way they did Game 1, it's easy to come into Game 2 sleeping a little bit, So
exactly.
Yeah, excellent. Well, Coach, good luck here today. Thank you for spending some time with us. And like you said yesterday, I hope we're having a few more conversations next week.
Yeah, me too, Mike. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Maybe your AC unit needs a little tender loving care. If you don't know where to turn, then you don't know Jack.
Fergalicious.
In fact, they're downright funky.
Fergalicious.
Let the boys at Fergie's Plumbing and Heating get your AC unit ice cold, just like some of my lady friends. Don't let any fool make you lose your cool. Fergie's Plumbing and Heating. If you don't know Fergie, then you don't know Jack. 632-2660.
Fergalicious.
Attention Goddard Rocket fans. When you have a history of greatness, the real challenge starts after the finish line. When victory alone isn't enough, raise your bar, keep dreaming, and go beyond the limits that you thought possible. The new 2024 Honda Ridgeline Passport and Pilot, part of the Roswell Honda Rugged Trail Sport lineup. Roswell Honda, proud supporter of all Goddard High School sports.
Well, welcome baseball fans to the Lucinda Credit Union State Baseball Tournament, the 4A division. We are about to have game 2 of a 3-game series between the host Los Alamos Hilltoppers and the visiting Goddard Rockets. Yesterday in game 1, the Rockets were victorious in a run rule game, 15-1 in 5 innings. Cameron Brown getting a complete game victory there with 10 strikeouts. We are currently having the coaches meeting at the home plate. The atmosphere or the conditions for today's ball game are perfect. It's mid-50s, beautiful setting here at Bomber Ballpark in Los Alamos, New Mexico. I am Coach Henry Villarreal, bringing you this broadcast on Roswell's Talk FM 106.5 KEND, as well as KSVPTV.com. That is audio only. On that, these two teams are vying for a spot in the final 8 of the 4A classification state tournament. These teams are vying to have a trip to Albuquerque next weekend. We'll take a break for the national anthem real quick. We'll put that on here. All right, folks, we are minutes away here from baseball action at Bomber Field in Los Alamos. The Los Alamos defense for today, we'll give you that lineup from left field to right field. In left field, we have Boaz Martinez. In center field, Ben Dottlebaum. In right field, Omar Bajorquez. On the infield, from third base around to first, at third base, we have Graham Martinez. At shortstop, Kyle Evanhus. At second base, Aiden Watkins. And at first base, Gavin Mitchell. The battery for the Los Alamos Hilltoppers today, on the mound is Maddox Martinez, and his battery mate is Brandon Walker. The Hilltoppers now have a record of 18-6. They were the district champions of District 3. The Goddard Rockets now have a record of 12-14. They were the runners-up of a tough District 4, which wound up placing 3 teams in the state tournament. The Hilltoppers today will be wearing their green hats with the gold bill, green jerseys with gold sleeves and gold numbers, and white trousers. For the Goddard Rockets today, they are wearing their all gray uniforms with blue, dark blue, navy blue pinstripes with Goddard written across the chest, outlined in white and Columbia blue. The numbers are navy blue, as they are also outlined in Columbia blue and white. Leading off for the Rockets today is Adiel Aguilar, the Rocket shortstop. He takes a first pitch fastball from Martinez for called strike one. Adiel hitting .301 on the season. Had a good day at the plate yesterday. Went 2 for 4. There's a fastball missed just outside. Evens the count at 1-1. Maddox Martinez, right-hander. From the full windup here. Fastball misses down low. 2 balls and a strike. It's 2-1 on leadoff hitter Adiel Aguilar. There's a fastball miss up and in, and it's 3-1. Maddox played shortstop yesterday. He is a senior. Where's number 4? There's a slider away, and Adiel took a pass at it and fouled it off on the right side. Might have swung at ball 4 there. That 3-1 count, like to see Adiel looking for a pitch that he could do damage on instead of just waving at a pitch. Here's the full count delivery from Maddox. It's a breaking ball, and it's called strike 3 on the outside corner, and Aguilar goes down and strike 1. Baseball gods kind of came back and got him there after he swung at ball 4. Then he took a breaking ball on the outside edge. That'll bring up Rocket's second baseman, Brady Dewar. Brady wears number 8. He's a freshman. There's a first pitch fastball up, call ball 1. Brady hitting .373 on the season. There's a breaking ball, and it misses up and in. 2 balls on him. Martinez quickly mixing up his pitches here. Here's the 2-0 delivery. Fastball, and it's fouled off on the third base side. 2-1 is the count on Rocket's second baseman, Brady Dewar. Rockets yesterday in the first inning were the victim of a triple play, very rare. They looked like they were on the verge of having a big inning after they scored run, and then hit into a triple play. There's a breaking ball on the outside edge. It misses just barely to take the count to 3-1 on Dewar. That was a little sharper breaking ball there from Maddox Martinez. More slider action there. There's a fastball right down the middle. It's a 3-hopper over to Graham Martinez, and he fires across the diamond, and Dewar is out number 2 on the 5-3 putout. Good fastball in on Brady's hands. Got him in on the handle, and he hit the ground ball down to Graham Martinez, and he made a fine play over to Gavin Mitchell. That'll bring up number 7, Cameron Brown. Cameron's playing third base today for the Rockets. Here's the first pitch from Maddox Martinez. It's a fastball on the outside corner, called strike 1. Brown with 10 strikeouts yesterday in his winning pitching performance. Had a good day at the plate as well. There's a breaking ball, and it's snubbed out to second base, and Hayden Watkins will run in and make the catch on that, and the Rockets will go quietly on the F4. Brown got jammed, and he flared a ball out to Watkins, and the Rockets will go quietly in the top of the first. No hits, no runners left on base, no Hilltopper errors, and no Rocket runs. We'll be back on Roswell's Talk FM, KEND 106.5 after this short.
Injury, surgery, or illness can set you back, but you don't have to recover alone. At Artesia General Hospital, our rehabilitation services team provides physical, occupational, and speech therapy to help you regain strength, mobility, and confidence. Take the next step toward recovery. Call 575-736-8174 today to schedule an appointment and get back to living life to the fullest.
At Richland Motors, it's never been easier to sell or trade your current car, truck, or SUV for a newer model to hit the road in. Even if you don't purchase from Richland, they want to buy your vehicle for top dollar. But if you do buy from Richland, don't forget, they're the home of the powertrain warranty for life. That's a whole lot of confidence for you. See Richland for details. 2nd and Sycamore and 1309 Southeast Main.
Welcome back to the Lucinda Credit Union State Baseball Tournament 4A Division. The Rockets went quietly in the top of the first. The Rocket pitcher is finishing up his warm-up tosses. The Rockets defensively today in the outfield from left to right. In left field is Jaden Fuentes. In center field, Nathan Herrera. In right field, Jose Porras. On the infield from third base around first, over at third base, Cameron Brown. At shortstop, Adiel Aguilar. At second base, Brady Dewar. And at first base, Donovan Davis. Your battery for the Rockets today, on the mound, junior number 5, Lucian Battencourt. His battery mate today behind the plate, number 20, Jaden Herrera. For the Hilltoppers today, a change in their lineup from yesterday. Leading off for the Hilltoppers will be senior number 1, Kyle Evanhus. He's playing shortstop today for the Hilltoppers. He had a base hit yesterday. Started out at DH yesterday, then played third base as well. Lucian, 3.43 ERA on the year. He comes set. Pitches from the stretch, 100%. There's a first pitch breaking ball. It misses just up for ball 1. Evanhus, a big right-handed hitter here. Battencourt's 0-1 delivery. Fastball misses down low. It's 2-0. Bottom of the first here. Flag in center field is completely dead, no wind to speak of. There's another fastball and it misses down low. It's 3-0 to Evanhus here in the bottom of the first inning. Hilltopper dugout is live after a 3-up, 3-down inning by their pitcher. There's a 3-0 breaking ball and Evanhus swings it and he hits a slow roller out to Brady Dewar and he fields it. And Evanhus on 3-0 grounds out to Dewar, 4-3 put out. Maybe helping Lucian there a little bit, swinging 3-0 early in this ball game. That'll bring up to the plate senior Maddox Martinez, today's pitcher for the Hilltoppers. He was a busy man yesterday, catching a ton of line drives out at shortstop. There's a first pitch fastball elevated on the outside corner, and Martinez fouls it off to the right side. It's 0-1 to the Hilltopper pitcher, Maddox Martinez. Battencourt comes set, hands at his waist, kicks. There's a fastball, jams on the inside. It's flared out to shallow left field. Aguilar backing up. It goes into his glove, and it pops out. It's a tough play. It's going to be a hit. It's going to be a single for Maddox Martinez. Extremely tough play for the shortstop there. Adiel may have started in his back pedal a little too soon there. Needed to run a few more steps and try to get behind that ball. So the Hilltoppers with one out have a runner on. It was a good pitch by Battencourt. It jammed Martinez, but with his metal bat, he was able to flare it out to shallow left field, and the outfield is playing extremely deep. Fuentes is really deep in left field, as well as Herrera out in center. So the Hilltoppers with one out, a runner at first base, and that'll bring up the big first baseman, senior, number 8, Gavin Mitchell. Battencourt comes set. Checks Martinez over at first base, and he dives back in safely. There's a first pitch fastball right down the heart of the plate, called strike 1. is a courtesy runner at first base. That got there with a quick pickoff move by by Battencourt, and they pick off Josh Gartz at first base. Great pickoff by Lucian Battencourt, and Donovan Davis applies the tag, and Gartz is out number 2, caught stealing on the 1-3 pickoff. There's a fastball on the outside edge, misses just wide. 1-1's the count on Gavin Mitchell, the Hilltopper first baseman. There's a swing and a miss. And excuse me, I missed that second pitch, was called strike 2. There's a swing and a miss for Lucian Battencourt's first strikeout of the day. And Lucian returns the favor, and he sets the Hilltoppers down in order with the pickoff at first base. For the Hilltoppers in the bottom of the first, it was 1 hit, no runners left on base, no Rocket errors, and no Hilltopper runs. After 1 complete inning, it is the Rockets 0, the Hilltoppers 0. We'll be back on KEND 106.5, Roswell's Talk FM, after this short break.
Picture this. You're behind the wheel of a John Deere compact tractor. You're effortlessly breaking ground, moving piles of rocks just by moving a lever, and enjoying the sun as you clear brush across your pasture. We could keep trying to put you in the moment, but to really understand what this feels like, you just have to get in the seat.
Stop by Pecos Valley Equipment in Artesia and Roswell, or visit us online at pecosvalleyequipment.com.
If you're missing a tooth or several teeth, a dental implant may be the ultimate solution. Implants look and feel so much like real teeth that you probably forget you have an implant. Maupin and Brown Dentistry is one of New Mexico's most experienced implant providers, with literally thousands of implant patients who are absolutely delighted with the results. Call Maupin and Brown today for an evaluation. You'll be surprised how affordable implants can be. Maupin and Brown, your choice for experienced, state-of-the-art dentistry.
Top of the second inning in a 0-0 ball game between the Los Alamos Hilltoppers and the visiting Goddard Rockets. Maddox Martinez back to the mound, and he's facing the 4-hole hitter for the Goddard Rockets, number 14, junior Jaden Fuentes. There's a first pitch fastball, misses at the top of the zone for ball 1. There's another fastball down and a swing and a miss. Evens the count at 1-1. Good pass by Fuentes there on that pitch. Just a little above it. Here's the 1-1 delivery. That one was a changeup, misses down low. 2 balls and a strike on the Rocket left fielder, Jaden Fuentes. We're here in the top of the second, 0-0 ball game. Maddox Martinez delivers. It's another fastball miss up high. It's 3-1 to Jaden Fuentes. Fuentes. Here's the 3-1 delivery. It's a fastball, and it missed up, and it's ball 4. Extremely close pitch. Base on balls for the Rocket left fielder. And the Rockets here in the top of the second have a leadoff hitter on. That'll bring to the plate Rocket backstop, number 20, Jaden Herrera. Jaden's a sophomore. Jaden's hitting 301 on the 333 on the season. Martinez comes set, kicks. There's a fastball, and it's skied in the air. Mitchell come running in. Walker's going out. And Mitchell calls off Walker and makes the play in foul territory. Fine play by Gavin Mitchell in foul territory in front of the Rocket dugout. And Herrera is out number 1 on F3. Just a little bit out in front of a fastball by Maddox Martinez. That'll bring to the plate Marcus Rodriguez, the DH for the Rockets. He wears number 11. He's a junior. Fuentes takes off. It's a breaking ball. Good pitch to run on, and Fuentes will have a stolen bag. It was a high breaking ball. Fuentes had a good break, and he went sliding into second. Nothing Brandon Walker could do on that. Made a good throw down to second base, but Fuentes had a good jump and picked a good pitch to run on. Here's the one ball delivery from Martinez, and it's a swing and a miss from Rodriguez. Good fastball by Maddox Martinez. Good location on the outside edge. 1-1's the count here. Runner in scoring position for the Rockets. There's an inside step to second base. No throw, and Fuentes is back to the bag. Martinez comes set. There's another fastball down, and Rodriguez fouls it off to the right side. It's 1-2 on the Rocket DH. Marcus Rodriguez. Rocket first baseman Donovan Davis on deck. Martinez comes set. There's another fastball, and it's fouled off to the right side. Good job there by Rodriguez, fouling that pitch off. And Martinez is doing a great job of filling up the zone. We'll do the 1-2 count once again. See if Martinez goes now to the breaking ball away here against Rodriguez. And there it is, and it's lined out to right center field. It's going to be down. Fuentes had to hold up to make sure that ball wasn't caught. So Fuentes will advance on the single by Rodriguez. So Rockets with the runners at the corner. Fuentes the runner at third base. That'll bring up Rocket first baseman Donovan Davis. Donovan hitting .417 on the season. See if Coach Alvarado has some first and third offense here. Walker steps out and delivers the first and third defense he received from his coach. Martinez, long look over at Rodriguez at first base. Here's the kick, and it's a fastball up and in. Almost gets Davis, but it's ball one. Hilltoppers are at double play depth up the middle. Mitchell holding Rodriguez on at first. Graham Martinez even with the bag at third base. Here's the 0-1 delivery. It's a breaking ball. Misses on the outside edge. It's ball two. Hilltopper outfield is deep all the way around. 2-0. Martinez did not agree with the home plate umpire's call there. He's showing a little bit of emotion behind the mound there, and he's back to it. Wanted to gather himself. Martinez comes set. Here's the 2-0 delivery to Davis. It's a fastball, swing and a miss on the outside corner. Good location. Davis just a little bit out in front of that. Donovan needs to shorten up a bit and see this ball through to the right side. Rodriguez is on the move. It's a ground ball to the middle there. Rockets are going to get a run here. Evan Huss fills it. Hits safe, and Davis beats it out. It's going to be an infield RBI single for Donovan Davis. And the Rockets take an early lead here, 1-0. Fuentes, good base run in there. Rodriguez was on the move, so it was a hit and run. And Davis, using his speed, beats out the throw across from Evan Huss to Mitchell. That'll bring to the plate sophomore right fielder for the Rockets, Jose Porras. Jose had a good day yesterday, 3 RBIs in that 15-run effort. There's a first pitch breaking ball, misses up. Ball one. Once again, Mitchell. Maddox Martinez disagrees with that call. Seems to be a little bit of a tight zone here today. Mitchell comes set. There's a good slider away, and Portas swings and misses, evens the count at 1-1. That ball had good depth to it. That slider had good depth, broke good and late. Good lead by Rodriguez at second. There's a fastball, and it's laced through the left side. It's going to be a single. That ball was hit extremely hard to the left side, and everybody could only advance one base. Good job by Porras to take a fastball and hit it through the 5-6 hole on the left side. And the Rockets, with one down here, have bases loaded. Rodriguez, the runner at third, Davis, the runner at second, and Porras, the runner at second base, and that'll bring up Nathan Herrera. Nathan swung a hot bat yesterday in the 15-1 game. Maddox Martinez will now move to the windup. There's a first pitch. Fastball misses down low for ball one. Here's the 1-0 delivery from Martinez, and it's a fastball misses up and in. 2 balls to Nathan Herrera. Hilltopper defense is still at double play depth up the middle. Corners are in, even with the bags. Here's the 2-0 delivery to Herrera. It's a fastball on the inside edge, called strike one. Good fastballs up and in. Just above the belt of Herrera, maybe his good take. Here's a 2-1 delivery from Maddox Martinez to Nathan Herrera. He shows bunt. It gets away, but not far enough for Rodriguez to advance. It's 3-1 to Nathan Herrera. Herrera showed bunt right at the last moment. Don't know if that was a distraction to Maddox Martinez, but he missed badly with a fastball up. Maddox Martinez wears number 4. Probably about a 5'10" right-hander. He comes set. Here's a 3-1 delivery to Nathan Herrera. It's a fastball above the belt, and it's a swing and a miss. It will go to full count on the Rocket 9-hole hitter, Nathan Herrera. 1 down here in a 1-0 ball game. Top of the second. Here's the full count delivery. It's a fastball by Nathan Herrera. Swing and a miss for a strikeout, and out number 2 here in the top of the second. That'll bring to the plate Adiel Aguilar. Aguilar was a strikeout victim looking his last time. May have possibly swung at ball 4 in a 3-1 count, and then took a good breaking ball from Martinez for strike 3 on the outside edge. Aguilar hitting .301 on the season. Here's to the windup is Martinez. There's going to be a ground ball through the middle. It's going to score 2. 2 RBI single on a first pitch breaking ball. Great job of hitting there by Adiel Aguilar. Just took a hanging breaking ball and shot it straight back through the middle, scoring Rodriguez and Davis. Porras will advance to second base as that ball was hit straight out to center field. Dadelbaum did a great job hitting a cutoff man, not allowing Porras to advance to third base on that. Now at the plate will be freshman Brady Dewar, Rockets second baseman, and the Rockets have jumped out to a 3-0 lead here in the top of the second inning with 2 outs. Pitching coach for the Hilltoppers took a quick mound visit there, wanting to settle down to his pitchers. Martinez there, good job by his teammates. He went to the windup, and Porras was about ready to take third base as soon as he moved, and one of his teammates told him to step off. Good job by his teammates there. Here's the first pitch to Dewar. It's a fastball painted on the outside corner for called strike 1. Once again, Dewar's hitting .373 on the season. His last at-bat, he was grounded out to third base. Here's the kick and the delivery. Another fastball, and it's going to be fielded by Graham Martinez over at third base, and he runs to third base and gets the force out. Good job by Porras there not to run into a tag. So Porras will be out number 3 on the 5U putout. And Dewar will be credited with the fielder's choice on that. So Dewar with another ground ball to third base. We will take a quick break here on Roswell's Talk FM 106.5 KEND.
It's a great time to buy a Kubota. From America's #1 selling compact tractor to zero-turn mowers and versatile RTVs. Get your perfect match delivered to your door now through June 30th. Get 0 down, 0% APR for 84 months, or up to $3,000 off an L3302 compact Kubota tractor. Now through 6/30/2025. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for more information. Visit Amigo Machinery in Roswell or see us online at amigo-machinery.com.
Attention Goddard Rocket fans! Do you love your car? Well, Roswell Hyundai wants to help you keep your current car with a lower payment. Introducing Refi with Hyundai. Roswell Hyundai wants to help you refinance your current vehicle with rebates and discounts to lower your payment. If you're ready to upgrade, Roswell Hyundai has a fresh inventory of new and pre-owned vehicles. With special financing available, Hyundai can help regardless of your credit with I-10 accepted. Don't forget, all new Hyundais come with a 5-year bumper-to-bumper warranty and 2 years of free oil changes. So upgrade your ride or refi with Hyundai. Roswell Hyundai, 1909 West 2nd, proud supporter of Goddard Rocket Sports.
Welcome back to the Cylinder Credit Union New Mexico State Baseball Tournament 4A Division for the Rockets. In the top of the second inning, it was 3 hits, 2 runners left on base, no Hilltopper errors, and 3 runs. So the Rockets here in the bottom of the second inning have a 3-0 lead. Leading off for the Hilltoppers here is cleanup hitter junior Graham Martinez. Graham made a fine play to end the Rocket threat there in the top of the second. Fielded a hard ground ball by Dewar and stepped on third base. Here's the first pitch breaking ball from Lucian Battencourt, called strike 1. Good job by Lucian there getting the get me over breaking ball. Battencourt comes set, hands at his waist. Now pitching back-to-back curveballs. That one misses just up for ball 1, evens the count at 1-1 on junior Graham Martinez. There's a fastball down and away, and it's fouled off to the right side, and Battencourt's ahead in this account 1-2 with Graham Martinez. Martinez wears number 44. Pitched yesterday through 32 pitches, I believe. There's a 2-1 delivery. It's a breaking ball, and it's fouled down the left side. Good job by Martinez there to spoil a good competitive 2-strike curveball by Battencourt. Lucian's a pitcher that really counts on his location. I would describe him as firm. There's a fastball just outside, and Herrera was calling for it outside. It was a good competitive fastball. Good take by Graham Martinez there. See if they come back in, maybe try to jam him a little bit here with the fastball. There is a good breaking ball, swing and a miss by Graham Martinez for Battencourt's second strikeout on the day and out number 1. That'll bring to the plate junior center fielder number 9, Ben Daddlebaum. Daddlebaum, a right-handed hitter. As a matter of fact, in the entire contest yesterday, we only saw 1 left-handed hitter. Here's the first pitch, breaking ball. It's laced to the left side. Diving effort by Aguilar. He knocks it down. It's going to be a single for Daddlebaum. Good diving effort by Aguilar out there. He knocked the ball down, but Daddlebaum has showed good speed in yesterday's ball game, and there was no chance for Aguilar to throw him out. The ball knocked down and squirted away from Aguilar, so it's a single for Daddlebaum. That'll bring to the plate junior second baseman Hayden Watkins. Hayden wears number 15. Battencourt set. Here's the first pitch delivery, a fastball. Missed just outside. Ball 1 to Watkins. Slide from Battencourt. Another fastball missed just out. It's 2-0. Lucian with a 3-run lead here. Needs to challenge Watkins to put this ball in play. There's a pick attempt. Daddlebaum dives back in safely. 2-0 here on Watkins. 2-0 delivery from Battencourt, and they're off running, and there's going to be a throw down. There's going to be a play at second. And Daddlebaum steals it standing up. Stolen base for Daddlebaum. And it was a called strike, so it's 2-1. Two and one on the Hilltopper second baseman, Watkins. Battencourt comes set. Hands at his waist. 2-1 delivery. Fastball. Call. Strike two. This home plate umpire has a very delayed strike call, so we have to wait a little bit on the pitches to find out what he's calling on it. It's 2-2. Battencourt set at the waist. Timeout is called and granted. Balk is called. Home plate umpire called a balk on Battencourt and an upper body movement after he'd come set. So Daddlebaum advances to third base on the balk. And the base umpire out explaining to Battencourt what was possibly called. The balk was called by the home plate umpire. But it's 2-2 on Watkins. The Rockets Aguilar will come to halfway on a, there's a good breaking ball called. Strike three for out number two. Good breaking ball by Lucian Battencourt, caught the inside corner. And Walker is out number two looking on strikes, and that'll bring to the plate senior number 13, catcher Brandon Walker. I have to commend this young man. He did a great job blocking the ball yesterday. There's plenty of foul territory behind the catchers here. First pitch fastball in the outside corner, and it misses just wide for ball one. Daddlebaum, the runner at third base. Two down here in the bottom of the second. 3-0 lead by the Rockets. Battencourt set, kicks. There's a fastball. Called strike just above Walker's belt on the inside corner. Evens the count at 1-1. Rocket infield is deep all the way around. Davis is deep at first. Brown's deep at third. There's a breaking ball, and it's fouled off to the right side. 1-2 to the Hilltopper backstop, Brandon Walker. Walker wears number 13. Battencourt gets his sign from Herrera, comes set. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Breaking ball misses just wide to even the count at 2-2. Good competitive two-strike pitch there by Lucian Battencourt. Like I mentioned earlier, Lucian depends on location. Not going to beat a lot of people with this. There's a lazy fly ball to left. And it's a sliding catch by Jaden Fuentes in left field to rob Brandon Walker of a hit. Fuentes came running in, and he slid and caught that ball before it hit the ground for out number 3. What a fine play by Jaden Fuentes out in left field to stop the Hilltoppers from scoring a run there, as Daddlebaum would have walked home because he was on the move with contact there. And the Hilltoppers in the bottom of the second inning will have one hit, one runner left on base, no Rocket errors and no runs. At the end of 2 complete innings, it is the Goddard Rockets 3, the Los Alamos Hilltoppers 0. We will be back on Roswell's Talk FM, KEND 106.5 after this short.
National Furniture Liquidators Power Buy. Exceptional value and quality at the best price. 5-piece queen bedroom and exceptional buy at just $4.98. Sectional with storage case and pull-out bed just $5.99. 7-piece dining room unheard of at just $2.97. Ashley brand reclining sofa or love seat just $4.86 each piece. Power buys throughout the entire store, plus great financing options regardless of your credit. National Furniture Liquidators when it comes to value, quality, and selection.
Nobody beats Shorty.
Are you ready to succeed? Earn your FFA certification through ENMU Roswell's Aviation Maintenance Technology Program. ENMU Roswell has the only FFA Part 147 airframe and power plant school in Southeast New Mexico. Receive commercial and general aviation training, hands-on training with Operation Aircraft, Boeing commercial experience, advanced composite repair training, and more. And ENMU Roswell offers in-state tuition for veterans too. Learn more about this exciting program on campus or online at roswell.enmu.edu. Eastern New Mexico University, Roswell. Success starts here.
Los Alamos Hilltoppers and the District 4 runner-up, Goddard Rockets. We're in a 3-0 ball game here in the top of the third inning. The Hilltoppers robbed of a run in their half of the second by Jaden Fuentes out in left field. Leading off for the Rockets here in the top of the third inning, Cameron Brown. Brown popped out to second base his first at-bat. Maddox Martinez in the windup. Here's his first pitch delivery. Fastball misses down and away. Ball one to the Rocket third baseman, Cameron Brown. Brown wears number 7. 6'3", right-handed hitter. Here's the 0-1 delivery. And it's fastball in under his hands. It's fouled off down the right side, and it's going to be out of play. Evens the count at 1-1. Good pitch location by Maddox Martinez there. Jammed Brown. He's able to fight it off, get it out of play to the right side. Lots of foul territory here at Balmer Park in Los Alamos, New Mexico. Beautiful setting. Here's the 1-1 delivery from Maddox Martinez to Cameron Brown. It's an elevated fastball, misses up. Above the letters of Brown. Good take by Cameron. It's 2-1. Brown looking for a good fastball here to put a good swing on. There's a breaking ball that misses down and away. 3-1. Martinez may be overthrowing that breaking ball just a little bit. He's running off of it to the first base side. He's a right-handed hurler. Here's a 3-1 delivery. Good fastball. And once again, it's fouled off to the right side. Full count to the Rocket third baseman, Cameron Brown. Once again, beautiful setting here. Snow-capped mountains out behind left field. Clear skies out to center and right field. Here's the full count delivery from Martinez to Brown. Good job. He spoiled a good fastball on the outside edge. Rockets doing a good job. Starting to get Maddox Martinez's pitch count elevated here in the third inning. Here's the full count delivery. Fastball, and it's nubbed down the third base line. It's fair. Oh, it's called foul ball. There's going to be a fine play there by Graham Martinez. He came fielding that ball on the run, but home plate umpire called that foul, so we'll do full count again. Brown will see his 8th pitch in this at-bat. If you're a statistician, you would know. I think that qualifies as a good AB. Here's full count delivery from Maddox Martinez to Brown. It's a breaking ball, and it's laced through the left side. Great job by Brown taking a good breaking ball, letting it get deep, and he laced it through the left side for a clean single. Brown will get his first taste of base running for when he was pitching. Every time he got on, he'd have a courtesy runner. That'll bring up Rocket cleanup hitter Jaden Fuentes. Fuentes ended the Hilltopper threat in the bottom of the second with a beautiful sliding catch out in left field to rob Brandon Walker of a hit. Fuentes, the Rocket leader in home runs with 3 on this season. There's a pick attempt from Martinez. Brown dives back in safely. Fuentes, a junior, wears number 14. Martinez set. Here's the kick. There's a fastball, misses badly outside in the left-handed batter's box. It's ball 1. Maddox Martinez comes set. There's a fastball missed wide. It's 2-0 to Jaden Fuentes. Jaden in the second inning walked, stole second base, and scored. On the 2 RBI double by Adiel Aguilar. There's a fastball on the outside edge. It misses wide. It's 3-0. Rocket dugout coming live. There's a pick. Brown's back safely, standing at first. 3-0 delivery here to Fuentes. Let's see if Coach Alvarado gives his junior left fielder a green light here. Martinez, a long look into Walker, gets his sign, comes set. There's a fastball missed badly. It's an easy take, and Fuentes has his second walk of the day, and the Rockets have a runner in scoring position here with nobody out. And Rocket backstop Jaden Herrera coming to the plate. Jaden popped out in foul territory to big Gavin Mitchell, the Hilltopper first baseman. Jaden wears number 20. He's a sophomore. Good mix in Coach Alvarado's lineup of upperclassmen and underclassmen. Here's the first pitch from Martinez. It's a fastball, misses up. Fastball misses. It brought Walker out of his crouch, and he had to stand to catch that fastball. Martinez has a firm fastball. Long look at Brown. There's a first pitch, or excuse me, a fastball, excuse me, it's the second pitch. Fastball called, strike one, right down Broadway. Jaden may be thinking, I want that one back, but he couldn't pull the trigger on that. 1-1's the count. The Rocket catcher, Jaden. There's a balk called. Oh, my goodness. And on the pitch, Herrera laced it back through the middle. So, balk called by home plate umpire, so there was no pitch. No, it's dead ball. Once a balk is called, it's a dead ball. So we'll redo the 1-1 count. Now the Rockets have 2 runners in scoring position. Jaden hoping he gets that same pitch back. Martinez back to the windup now with runners in scoring position. And there's a fastball on the outer edge, and it's fouled off to the right side. And Jaden Herrera showing a little bit of motion, looking like he's still thinking about the last pitch that he laced up the middle. He's got to forget about it now. Now the Hilltopper defense is in all the way around. They will try to cut a run at the plate. Martinez steps off and he calls the catcher out. The Hilltoppers are in at the corners, in up the middle. So Cameron Brown will need to see a ground ball through the middle. He's got to see it through because the Hilltoppers are going to attempt to throw him out. Of course, Coach Alvarado could put the contact play on. If Martinez stays in the windup, the contact play, and he is in the windup, here's the 1-2 delivery to Herrera. It's a fastball elevated. It's fouled off to the right side. Good job by Jaden, spoiling a good competitive fastball with 2 strikes by Maddox Mitchell. Good lead by Fuentes out at second base. If it's a base hit, it's going to easily score 2. There's a swing and a miss on a fastball off the plate to the outside. And Herrera's out number 1 on Martinez's 3rd strikeout of the day. That'll bring to the plate Rocket DH Marcos Rodriguez. Marcus had a single in the second and scored a run. Here's the first pitch from Martinez. It's a fastball miss away. Ball 1 to Rocket DH, Marcos Rodriguez. Rockets looking to expand on their 3-0 lead here in the top of the 3rd inning. Here's the wind and the delivery. Fastball, and it's laced out to right field. Brown's going to tag at third. He's coming to the plate. No throw to the plate. Good job by Marcus Rodriguez. He's going to be credited with the RBI sacrifice fly to right field. That thing was a solid line drive. It hit Bajorquez right in his tracks out there in left field. Brown scored from third. Fuentes is still at second base. That'll bring up Donovan Davis. Donovan Davis had a single, infield single his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch. It's a breaking ball. It's laced down the left field line. It's going to get down. It's going to score Fuentes easy. It's going to be an RBI, two-out single for Donovan Davis. And the Rockets get 2 runs with 2 outs here in the top of the third inning. Donovan Davis took an inside fastball and laced it down the left field line for an RBI single. That'll bring to the plate Jose Porras, who had a single himself to left field the last time. There's the first pitch breaking ball. Misses down and away. Ball 1 to Porras. 5-0 now here in the top of the third with 2 outs. Donovan Davis, the runner at first base. There's another breaking ball, misses in, hung inside, didn't catch the plate. It's 2 balls to Jose Porras. Jose looking for a good fastball here. This young man, he is a good fastball hitter. He's a sophomore, playing right field today for the Rockets. Where's number 1? Here's the 2-0 delivery from Martinez to Porras, and it is a third breaking ball, swing and a miss. Porras swung over the top of that. It's 2-1. Good breaking ball there by Maddox Martinez. Martinez is set. Here's a 2-1 delivery. Another breaking ball. This one misses away. 3-1. That's a good take by a young hitter. That was a good competitive pitch by Martinez. See if Porras gets the 3-1 fastball here. He does, and he puts a good swing on it, fouls it off straight back. It's full count. Davis will be on the move with the ball moving to the plate. Full count, 2 outs to Rocket right fielder Jose Porras here in the top of the third inning. Martinez comes set, kicks. Davis is on the move, and Porras fouls it off to the right side. Had a good pass at that fastball, and we'll do full count again. Davis with good speed at first base. Porras with excellent speed at the plate. Rockets center fielder Nathan Herrera on deck. Home plate umpires are conferring on the count. They get it correct. It is full count on Jose Porras. Home plate umpire was showing 2-2, and his partner corrected him at 3-2. There's a full count delivery. It's another breaking ball. Good job by Porras to spoil it. Porras will now see his 8th pitch of this at-bat. Eighth pitch at the at-bat here to Porras. Davis with a good, decent lead at first base. He'll be on the move with the pitch here, 2 outs. Martinez comes set. There's a pick over to first base, and he almost throws that by big Gavin Mitchell. Good job by Mitchell to come off the bag and get that ball, where Davis may have been able to go first to third with as much foul territory as there is. Mitchell, long look at Davis. He comes set. Here's the full count delivery. fastball. Called strike 3 on the outside corner. And Porras goes down looking on strikes for out number 3. For the Rockets in the top of the 3rd inning, we had 2 hits, 1 runner left on base, no Hilltopper errors, and 2 Rocket runs at the end of 2.5 innings. It is the Goddard Rockets 5, the Los Alamos Hilltoppers 0. We'll be back on KSVPTV.com audio and Roswell's Talk FM 106.5 KEND after this short break.
At Richland Motors, it's never been easier to sell or trade your current car, truck, or SUV for a newer model to hit the road in. Even if you don't purchase from Richland, they want to buy your vehicle for top dollar. But if you do buy from Richland, don't forget, they're the home of the powertrain warranty for life. That's a whole lot of confidence for you. See Richland for details, 2nd and Sycamore, and 1309 Southeast Main.
Hey CVE members, have you scheduled your no-cost home energy audit? If not, it's time to sign up. Call 575-746-3571 to get your name on the list for a free home energy audit. Weather stripping, new door sweeps, minor repairs, and much more. Start saving money and keep that purchased air in your home. Central Valley Electric Cooperative is happy to partner with Green Metal Energy for this valuable audit. Again, 575-746-3571.
Welcome back to the new Senda Credit Union New Mexico State Baseball Tournament 4A Division. Leading off for the Hilltoppers here in the bottom of the 3rd inning in a 5-0 ball game. Rockets are leading. There's a first pitch from Battencourt fastball. Misses to sophomore number 10, Omar Bajorquez. He takes ball 1. Bajorquez, a sophomore, playing right field. Battencourt set. There's another fastball on the outside, and it misses, and it's 2-0 to the Hilltopper 8-hole hitter. Battencourt with a 5-0 lead here. Needs to get back in the strike zone. There it is. Fastball right down the dish. Taken, and it's called strike 1 by Bajorquez. Battencourt comes set. Here's the kick. Breaking ball misses up. It's 3-1. Lucian wants to do his best not to be given any free bases here. Make the Hilltoppers use the bat to get on base. Here's the 3-1 delivery from Battencourt to Bajorquez. It's a fastball called strike 2 on the inside corner. Full count to Bajorquez. Wind starting to pick up here, blowing straight in from center field. There's a breaking ball. It hangs up and it misses, and it's a base on balls. And the Hilltoppers here in the bottom of the 3rd have the leadoff hitter on, and 9-hole hitter junior number 11 Boaz Martinez, the Hilltopper left fielder, coming to the plate. Omar Bajorquez, the runner at first base. Boaz Martinez, the hitter. There's a first pitch fastball, misses down low for ball 1 to Martinez. Battencourt with a quick pick to first base, and Bajorquez dives back in safely. Lucia may want to pick a little bit before the leadoff for the Hilltoppers. It kind of crossed their feet. They're walking off a little bit. There's a slide, and there's a fastball down low, and it's fouled off to the right side. 1-1's the count on Boaz Martinez. Battencourt comes set. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Fastball up, elevated up. It's fouled off straight back. 1-2 on 9-hole hitter Boaz Martinez. Martinez pitched as well yesterday. Played left field, pitched a little bit. There's a good fastball from Battencourt, and it's fouled off to the right side. We'll do 1-2 again. Lucian kind of missed a spot there. Herrera was signaling for an elevated fastball, and Lucian gave him the fastball down and away, and Martinez fouled it off to the right side. There's a breaking ball away. Throw down to second base. And he's sliding in. He's called safe. It was a great throw by Jaden Herrera, and it was called strike 3. So it was a strike him out, throw him out opportunity. But Martinez is out number 1 looking, and a stolen base is credited to Bojorquez. He ran on the breaking ball, and Jaden Herrera had a great throw on a breaking ball. The Hilltoppers with a runner in scoring position and leadoff hitter Kyle Evanhus up at the plate. There's a breaking ball miss away for ball 1. Evanhus back in the first inning had a 3-0 count, and he swung at a fastball, and he grounded out to Brady Dewar at second base in the 3-0 count. Battencourt comes set. There's a good breaking ball. And they call on the swing. It's strike 1. Evanhus could not check his swing, and it's 1-1. Evanhus, a big right-handed hitter. He's a senior. There's an elevated fastball, misses up. Good take by Evanhus. It's 2-1 on the Hilltopper shortstop. Hilltoppers today playing 4 seniors. Evanhus is one of those. Long hold by Battencourt. Good breaking ball in the outside corner. It misses just off. It's 3-1 to Evanhus. Here's a 3-1 delivery from Battencourt to Evanhus. And he swings at a breaking ball off the dish, and he fouls it off the right side. We'll have full count to Hilltopper shortstop Kyle Evanhus. Evanhus may have swung at ball 4 there. That breaking ball was well off the dish. It's amazing he got a piece of that. But he is right on the plate. Battencourt looks in, gets his sign from Herrera. There's a fastball, bounces. Great job by Herrera to block that. And Evanhus has a walk down to first base, and the Hilltoppers have 2 runners on with Maddox Martinez coming to the plate. Martinez had a single his first at-bat in the first inning. He hit a jam shot out into shallow left field, and Aguilar had a tough play. It went off the edge of his glove. And then the courtesy runner for Maddox Martinez was picked off at first base for out number 2 back in the first inning. But the Hilltoppers here looking to scratch into this Rocket 5-run lead here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Battencourt looking for a ground ball here to get 2 out of. He comes set. Pick attempt to second base. And Bojorquez is back in safely. Battencourt set, hands at his waist. Here's the delivery to Martinez. It's a fastball, and it hits him. It's a hit by pitch, and it's going to load the bases for the Hilltoppers. Martinez, Battencourt couldn't control a fastball, got up and in, and it hit Maddox Martinez in the right arm, and courtesy runner Ty Gartz will enter the ball game. That will move Bojorquez to third, Evanhus to second, and courtesy runner Ty Gartz will be the runner at first base, and big Gavin Mitchell, the Hilltopper first baseman, will be at the plate. Mitchell in the first inning struck out on 4 pitches. Battencourt still 1 pitch away from getting out of this. Looking for a ground ball. Here's the first pitch delivery. Another fastball misses up and in, dangerously close to hitting Gavin Mitchell. Gavin Mitchell, probably a 6'4", 6'5" first baseman there. There's an elevated fastball, and it's launched to left field. It's going to be a can of corn fly ball to third base, and the third base runner left early, so there will be no sacrifice fly for Gavin Mitchell. Jaden Fuentes did a good job of getting behind that high fly ball. Started to throw in, but Horkus left third base early, and his coach took him back to the bag, so there will be no RBI for Gavin Mitchell. He is out number 2. And now coming to the plate is number 44, Graham Martinez. He's a junior third baseman for the Hilltoppers. He struck out looking back in the second inning. There's a first pitch fastball, and it's flared to the right side. Davis giving chase, and it's out of play. Strike 1 on Gavin Martinez. Battencourt comes set. Here's the 0-1 delivery to Martinez. Fastball. Back pick attempt from Herrera to Davis, and Gartz dives back in safely. Good throw by Herrera. Just Gartz dived back in safely. It's a 1-1 count to Gavin Martinez with the bases loaded here and 2 outs in the bottom of the third inning. Battencourt comes set. There's a breaking ball, misses away. It's 2-1 to Graham Martinez. That wind blowing slightly across the diamond may have held Gavin Mitchell's fly ball up there. There's a breaking ball right over the heart of the plate, called strike 2. The Rocket fans a little bit impatient on this home plate umpire. He has a delayed strike call. It's 2-2 on Graham Martinez. Here's a 2-2 delivery. It's another break ball. It's popped up on the infield. Brady Dewar waving everybody off. He's backpedaling, and he makes the basket catch. Sure would like to see Porras call that young man off there. He's running in on that play, but Dewar does make the catch. And Lucian Battencourt pitches out of a bases-loaded jam with a pop-up to second base. And for the Hilltoppers in the bottom of the third inning, they had no hits, 3 runners left on base, no Rocket errors, and no Hilltopper runs. At the end of 3 complete, it is the Goddard Rockets 5, the Los Alamos Hilltoppers 0. We'll be back on Roswell's Talk FM 106.5 KEND after this.
Maybe your AC unit needs a little tender loving care. If you don't know where to turn, then you don't know Jack. In fact, they're downright funky. Let the boys at Fergie's Plumbing and Heating get your AC unit ice cold, just like some of my lady friends. Don't let any fool make you lose your cool. Fergie's Plumbing and Heating. If you don't know Fergie, then you don't know Jack. 632-2660.
Attention Goddard Rocket fans! Do you love your car? Well, Roswell Hyundai wants to help you keep your current car with a lower payment. Introducing Refi with Hyundai. Roswell Hyundai wants to help you refinance your current vehicle with rebates and discounts to lower your payment. If you're ready to upgrade, Roswell Hyundai has a fresh inventory of new and pre-owned vehicles. With special financing available, Hyundai can help regardless of your credit with I-10 accepted. Don't forget, all new Hyundais come with a 5-year bumper-to-bumper warranty and 2 years of free oil changes. So upgrade your ride or refi with Hyundai. Roswell Hyundai, 1909 West 2nd, proud supporter of Goddard Rocket Sports.
We're in a 5-0 ball game here in the top of the 4th inning. Bottom of the 3rd inning, the Los Alamos Hilltoppers stranded a golden opportunity with bases loaded and 1 out, and could not push a run across. They had no hits, but could not get a run across. They help bat and core out. Maddox Martinez back to the mound, and there's a bunt attempt by Nathan Herrera, and it pushes it foul. He's down in the count. 0-1. Herrera, the center fielder, struck out his first time back in the second inning. Maddox Martinez still the hurler for the Hilltoppers. Here's the 0-1 delivery. Elevated fastball misses up. Ball one. Evens the count at 1-1. Try to get an official pitch count here on Martinez as soon as he's at 70 pitches. Here's the 71st pitch. It's a breaking ball, and it misses away for ball two. 2-1 is the count on the Rocket center fielder, Nathan Herrera. Nathan doing everything he can to get his speed on the bags. He's a good base runner. Here's the 2-1 delivery from Martinez. It's a breaking ball, and it's on the inside corner. I have to wait a little bit longer. Delayed strike call by the home plate umpire. 2-2 on Nathan Martinez. He's into two-strike approach here. Here's a 2-2 delivery, and he swings and misses on a breaking ball away, and Brandon Walker will complete the strikeout for out number one here in the top of the fourth. That'll bring to the plate Rocket shortstop Adiel Aguilar, who had a 2 RBI single his last at-bat in the second inning. Off of Martinez, he took a first pitch breaking ball and laced it right back through the box out to center field. And he scored Fuentes and Rodriguez. There's a first pitch fastball, misses up. Not competitive. Ball one. Martinez did the windup. There's a fastball, and it's a good swing, but it's fouled off out of play. The right side, 1-1's the count on Adiel Aguilar. Aguilar, sophomore, wears number 2. Martinez back to the mound. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Changeup misses down and away. 2 balls and a strike to Rocket shortstop Adiel Aguilar. Once again, a 5-0 vehicle ball game here in the top of the fourth inning. Here's a 2-1 delivery from Martinez to Aguilar. Change up. Swing and a miss. Good change up there. Aguilar way out in front. It's 2-2. Change up had great movement, great arm action from Maddox Martinez. There's a fastball missed as bad. It gets by Brandon Walker. Full count. Martinez takes a walk around, getting ready for this full count delivery to the Rocket leadoff hitter, Adiel Aguilar. Here's the wind-up delivery. Fastball misses down. It's going to be a base on balls. Great at-bat by Adiel Aguilar. And the Rockets have a good base runner on at first base with freshman Brady Dewar at the plate. Brady's 0 for 2 on the day with a ground out to third base and a fielder's choice to third base. There's a pick attempt to first base. Aguilar's back in safely. Aguilar with a good lead. Martinez with a long look. There's another pick attempt, and Aguilar back in, standing. There's the first pitch, and Aguilar's off running swing. And a miss by Dewar on the breaking ball. Oh, he fouled it off. Fouled it off right here at the plate, and Aguilar will retreat back to first base. Like to see Brady take that breaking ball, recognizing that Aguilar had a great jump on that. Aguilar definitely in Maddox Martinez's mind. There's another breaking ball missed. Down and away, evens the count at 1-1. Martinez gets his sign from Walker, comes set. Good lead by Aguilar at first base. Pick attempt, and Aguilar's back easily. Aguilar doing a great job of occupying some mind space of Maddox Martinez here. Dewar hoping he misses. There's a fastball, and there's a throw down to second base, and Aguilar steals that back standing. Good jump by Adiel Aguilar. Good take by Dewar. He's up in the count, 2-1. Now the Rockets with a runner in scoring position here with one down in the top of the fourth inning. Two 2-1 the count here on freshman Brady Dewar. Maddox Martinez comes set. Here's the 2-1 delivery. It's a fastball. Misses up and away. 3-1 to Dewar. Brady doesn't want to help him out here. Maddox Martinez's pitch count is now approaching 80 pitches here in the fourth inning. Martinez comes set. Good lead by Aguilar out at second base. Here's a fastball, and it's lined towards short. It gets by Kyle Evanhus. Aguilar going to second base. This throw gets by everybody. Aguilar's going to be able to score on an error, the first error of this ball game by the left fielder. It's going to be a clean single for Dewar, no RBI. And Boaz Martinez attempted to throw out Adiel Aguilar, advancing to third base. Aguilar had to hold up to see if Evanhus was going to catch that sinking liner by Dewar, and Boaz Martinez air-mailed the third baseman and everybody on the infield. And like I've mentioned before, the foul territory at this ballpark is expansive, and Aguilar was able to score on the E7. Dewar will also advance to second on the E7, and that will bring out the Hilltopper coach. I mean, I see where Boaz Martinez was trying to be aggressive. Aguilar did hold up. Great job of base running by Adiel Aguilar. For Brady Dewar hit a sinking line drive in the 5-6 hole, and Aguilar didn't know if Evanhus was going to be able to backhand and catch the ball in the air, so he had to hold up, and Boaz Martinez did a great job of charging that ball, and he made the throw to third base, except it just air-mailed everybody, and Aguilar was able to score on the errant throw by Boaz Martinez. So the Rockets, with one out, will have another runner in scoring position in Brady Dewar and Cameron Brown at the plate. Brown, his last at-bat, had a sharp single through the left side. Looking to help Dewar here. The mound visit is over. The home plate umpire is back. And Maddox Martinez is back to the mound. And he will face Rocket third baseman Cameron Brown. Here's the first pitch. It's a fastball. It's skied to right field. Bojorquez is back on it. He gets behind it. He makes a fine play. He did a great job of getting that and not allowing Brady Dewar to advance. The ball was struck well by Brown. He just hit it right at Bojorquez out in right field, and Brown is out number 2 on the F9. That'll bring to the plate Rocket cleanup hitter, junior number 14, Jaden Fuentes. Jaden doesn't have an official at bat today. He has 2 walks, and he scored 2 runs. Martinez comes set. Dewar has a run at third base. He's going to attempt to steal third base, and he steals it standing up. Dewar advances with a stolen base. Maddox Martinez never made him stop in his lead. Once he came set and Maddox Martinez turned his head to the plate, Dewar started running toward third base, and he just continued. It's ball 1 count on Fuentes. There's a breaking ball, misses badly on the inside. 2-0. Excuse me, it's 1-1 count. That first pitch fastball was a called strike 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery from Maddox Martinez to Fuentes. He hits a roller down to third base. It's going to be an error by Graham Martinez at third base. And Fuentes will advance to second base as that ball just trickled down the left field line. No RBI for Fuentes there. He is given first base on the E5, and he will advance to second base on that same error. That'll bring to the plate Rocket catcher Jaden Herrera. Jaden is 0 for 2 on the day, a pop out to first base and a strikeout. His last at-bat, bit of bad luck. A balk was called while Maddox Martinez was delivering the pitch with bases loaded, and Herrera laced the ball out to center field. Unfortunately, in high school rules, that's a dead ball, and we had to redo that play, and Herrera eventually wound up striking out. But he's got another chance here with a runner in scoring position. Here's the first pitch from Martinez to Herrera. It's a fastball miss up and in. And the Rockets here in the top of the fourth inning out to a 7-0 lead. The Rockets doing a great job of tacking on runs. Good lead by Fuentes at second base, and it gets Martinez to step off this time. Martinez back towing the rubber. Fuentes out to his lead. Herrera in the box. Long hold here. Here's the delivery. It's a fastball up. It's jammed. Straight back. It's right behind us. Everybody lost it in the sun. It's 1-1. Everybody started covering their head here. Straight behind home plate is where we're positioned, and it just cleared us, maybe 4 or 5 feet behind us. 1-1 is the count on the Rocket catcher, Jaden Herrera. Young man's a sophomore. He's hitting 300. There's another elevated fastball, and it misses up high. Ball 2 to Jaden Herrera. Jaden hitting 333 on the season. Fuentes doing a good job of staying in Martinez's mind. He's got a good lead. There's a pick attempt to second base, and Fuentes is back standing straight. No throw from Martinez. Just a quick step off and a turn. Now he's back quickly to the rubber. There's a breaking ball on the outside. It's called strike 2 on Herrera. Two-two's the count. Martinez back to towing the rubber. Herrera in. Here's the 2-2 delivery. It's a fastball down the middle, and it's skied out to right field. Bojorquez has a beat on it. He comes running in, makes the shoulder high grab for out number 3. And Fuentes is out number 3 on the, not Fuentes, Herrera is out number 3 on F9. For the Rockets in the top of the fourth, 2 runs on 1 hit, 1 runner left on base, 2 Hilltopper errors, and 2 Rocket runs. At the end of 3.5, it is the Goddard Rockets 7, the Los Alamos Hilltoppers 0. We'll be back here on KSVPTV.com, audio only, and Roswell's Talk FM, KEND 106.5 after this.
Injury, surgery, or illness can set you back, but you don't have to recover alone. At Artesia General Hospital, our rehabilitation services team provides physical, occupational, and speech therapy to help you regain strength, mobility, and confidence. Take the next step toward recovery. Call 575-736-8174 today to schedule an appointment and get back to living life to the fullest.
At Richland Motors, it's never been easier to sell or trade your current car, truck, or SUV for a newer model to hit the road in. Even if you don't purchase from Richland, they want to buy your vehicle for top dollar. But if you do buy from Richland, don't forget, they're the home of the powertrain warranty for life. That's a whole lot of confidence for you. See Richland for details. 2nd and Sycamore and 1309 Southeast Main.
We're back to action here. official pitch counts for the pitchers today. Maddox Martinez is at 90 pitches for the Hilltoppers, and Lucian Battencourt is at 52 heading here into the bottom of the fourth inning. For the Hilltoppers here, down 7 runs in the bottom of the fourth. Leading off for the Hilltoppers will be junior center fielder number 9, Ben Dottlebaum. Ben had a single through the left side his last at-bat, but was stranded on base. Battencourt now with the 7-run lead. Here's his first pitch delivery. It's a fastball miss up high to Dottlebaum. Battencourt comes set. There's another fastball, and it misses wide. 2-0 to Dottlebaum. Battencourt needs to get back into that mentality of just filling the zone up. There's a breaking ball he couldn't get on top of, and it hung up high, and it's 3-0. No action yet in the Rocket bullpen. Battencourt in good shape. That's 55 pitches now. Here's a 3-0 delivery to Dottlebaum. It's a fastball swing and a miss. These Hilltoppers, he's the second Hilltopper I've seen to swing at a 3-0 count. And they're down. Here's a 3-1 delivery. Another swing and a miss on a good fastball on the outside edge. And just like that, Battencourt is back in the count, full count here to the Hilltopper center fielder, Ben Dottlebaum. 3-0 delivery. Fastball. Misses down low. It's a base on balls to Dottlebaum. And the Hilltoppers here in the bottom of the fourth have the leadoff hitter on. Defensive change for the Goddard Rockets, now playing left field. Number 3 senior Peyton Pena. At the plate for the Hilltoppers, junior second baseman, number 15, Hayden Watkins. Hayden was a strikeout victim looking back in the second inning. There's a first pitch, and it's laced out to center field. Herrera has a beat on it. He makes the catch right in his tracks, and it's out number 1. F8. Watkins is out number 1, and Dottlebaum retreats back to first base. Good job there by Lucian to get that tough out of the inning. The first inning and the third inning, or the third out of an inning, are the toughest to get. I see some action down the right field side. There's a pick attempt to first base, and Dottlebaum dives back in safe. Looks like it might be Jaden Fuentes warming up out down the right field line. Here's the first pitch from Battencourt. It's skied out to left field. It's going to be shallow. Herrera moving in. He makes the shoulder high grab on Brandon Walker for out number 2. Maybe Battencourt peeked over and saw somebody getting loose, and he said, I better get this ball in the strike zone. And just like that, he has 2 outs with a runner at first base. That'll bring up to the plate Hilltopper right fielder, sophomore Omar Bajorquez. Omar wears number 10. He had a base on balls his last at-bat. There's a first pitch, misses down and low. Or down and away, excuse me, ball 1. Guess down and low are the same things. Good job by Lucian there. He saw Dottlebaum walking off the base paths. Hilltopper base runners dangerously walking off the bases into their lead. Here's the 1-0 delivery. It's a fastball fouled off right at the plate here. 1-1's the count. Another pick attempt. Dottlebaum dives back in safely. 1-1 to count on Bajorquez. 2 outs here in the bottom of the fourth. Dadelbaum on the move. There's a throw down to second. It's a good throw by Herrera, but Dadelbaum steals the bag standing. Swing and a miss by Bojorquez. He's down in the count. I mean, not by Bojorquez. Yes, Bojorquez. 1-2 on Bojorquez. Stolen base for Dadelbaum. Here's the 1-2 delivery from Battencourt to Bojorquez. Breaking ball. It's flared to the right side, and it's out of play. We'll do 1-2 again. There's a bounced-in fastball. Good job by Herrera to stag that ball and keep Dadelbaum at second base. It's 2-2 to Bojorquez. Here's a 2-2 delivery. Elevated fastball misses just up. It was a good pitch. It's full count. There's a fastball miss, and it's a base on balls to Bojorquez, his second of the game. That'll bring to the plate Boaz Martinez. Boaz, a strikeout victim, his last at bat. Boaz Martinez up. 2 runners on. There's a first pitch fastball fouled off straight back. Good job by Lucian getting ahead. It's 1 strike to Martinez. Good leads out there at second base by Dadelbaum. Battencourt comes set. There's a good breaking ball, misses just off the plate, evens the count at 1-1. Good pitch by Lucian there, and it just missed just wide. 1-1's a count. There's another breaking ball, misses wide. It's 2-1. Here's the 2-1 delivery from Battencourt. A fastball on the outside edge, and it's fouled off to the right side, 2-2. No, we're good. Here's the 2-strike, 2-ball delivery from Battencourt to Boaz Martinez. Bounced in a slider, and it's full count. We're just going to do a long break. Full count delivery here. Runners will be off and moving. There's a liner right at Dewar for out number 3. And once again, Battencourt pitches out of traffic. That ball was struck well by Boaz Martinez. And the Hilltoppers strand 2 runners. No hits, no Rocketeers, no Hilltopper runs. At the end of 4 completed is 7-0. Goddard Rockets in the lead. We'll be back on Roswell's Talk FM. This will be a little bit longer break. KEND 106.5.
Picture this. You're behind the wheel of a John Deere compact tractor. You're effortlessly breaking ground, moving piles of rocks just by moving a lever, and enjoying the sun as you clear brush across your pasture. We could keep trying to put you in the moment, but to really understand what this feels like, you just have to get in the seat.
Stop by Pecos Valley Equipment in Artesia and Roswell, or visit us online at pecosvalleyequipment.com.
National Furniture Liquidators Power Buy. Exceptional value and quality at the best price. 5 with storage space and pull-out bed, just $5.99. 7-piece dining room, unheard of at just $2.97. Ashley brand reclining sofa or love seat, just $4.86 each piece. Power buys throughout the entire store, plus great financing options regardless of your credit. National Furniture Liquidators when it comes to value, quality, and selection.
Nobody beats Shorty.
Maybe your AC unit needs a little tender loving care. If you don't know where to turn, then you don't know Jack. In fact, they're downright funky. Let the boys at Fergie's Plumbing and Heating get your AC unit ice cold, just like some of my lady friends. Don't let any fool make you lose your cool. Fergie's Plumbing and Heating. If you don't know Fergie, then you don't know Jack. 632-2660.
National Furniture Liquidators Power Buys. Exceptional value and quality at the best price. 5-piece queen bedroom, an exceptional buy at just $4.98. Sectional with storage space and pull-out bed, just $5.99. 7-piece dining room, unheard of at just $2.97. Ashley brand reclining sofa or love seat, just $4.86 each piece. Power buys throughout the entire store, plus great financing options regardless of your credit. National Furniture Liquidators when it comes to value, quality, and selection.
Nobody beats Shorty.
It's a great time to buy a Kubota. From America's #1 selling compact tractor to zero-turn mowers and versatile RTVs. Get your perfect match delivered to your door. Now through June 30th. Get 0 down, 0% APR for 84 months, or up to $3,000 off an L3302 compact Kubota tractor. Now through 6/30/2025. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for more information. Visit Amigo Machinery in Roswell or see us online at amigo-machinery.com.
Check out some of the Mother's Day specials you'll find this week at your local Farmers Country Market. Select tubes of Pillsbury Grand's biscuits are 2 for $5, and select varieties of banquet pot pies are 5 for $5. In produce, extra large red seedless grapes are $1.99 a pound, and large tropical mangoes are 99 cents each. In the meat department, pork spare ribs are $2.49 a pound, and family packs of fryer wings are $1.99 a pound. These are just some of the Mother's Day bargains you'll find this week at your local Farmers Country Market.
When managing a chronic illness, access to the right treatments makes all the difference. Artesia General Hospital's Infusion Center provides IV therapy and biologic treatments, so you don't have to travel far for care. Expert infusion therapy right here in Artesia. Call 575-736-8256 today to learn more.
Attention Goddard Rocket fans. When you have a history of greatness, the real challenge starts after the finish line. When victory alone isn't enough, raise your bar, keep dreaming, and go beyond the limits that you thought possible. The new 2024 Honda Ridgeline Passport and Pilot, part of the Roswell Honda Rugged Trail Sport lineup. Roswell Honda, proud supporter of all Goddard High School sports.
Welcome back, baseball fans. While we were gone, we had a pitching change for the Hilltoppers. Kyle Evanhus is up, and he had a 3-1 count on Rocket DH. Marcus Rodriguez, and he took a fastball on the outside edge and laced it out to left field for a clean single. The Rockets here in the top of the fifth with the leadoff runner on. Evanhus was the shortstop, and Maddox Martinez returned. Goes from pitcher to short. Courtesy runner entering. Actually, it's not courtesy runner, it's a pinch runner. Aiden Luck will be the runner at first base. Aiden, a sophomore, wears number 10. At the plate, Donovan Davis. Rodriguez, a clean single. Good bunt down the first baseline. Gavin Mitchell will field it and beat Davis to first base. Sacrifice bunt for Donovan Davis for out number 1 on the 1U putout. Luck advances to second base. That'll bring him to the plate. Jose Porras, Rocket right fielder. Rockets looking to tack on here in the top of the fifth. There's a breaking ball, misses up above Porras' head for ball one. There's the 0-1 delivery, breaking ball. Misses up high, 2 balls on Porras. With the runner Luck at second base. There's a curveball, misses down the way, 3-0 to Porras. There's another breaking ball, misses. It's a 4-pitch walk to Porras, and the Rockets have 2 runners on here in the fifth. Time is called here. Los Alamos head coach comes out. He may want to check if his pitcher is injured. Evan Huss threw that last breaking ball, and I don't know if he signaled if his arm was feeling something there, but Donovan Davis with the sack bunt took Luck to second base after the Rodriguez single out to left field. Then a 4-pitch walk to Porras. And it looks like we're going to have a pitching change. Hugs are being exchanged on the mound between some seniors out there. I think maybe Evan Huss was having some arm issues and wanted to try to give it a go. So we are going to have a pitching change here by the Hilltoppers. See who's coming to the mound. They used a few arms yesterday. Number 3, lefty, that should be Diaz. He threw late yesterday as well. That is Jacob Diaz, a freshman. He pitched a bit yesterday as well. Came in, looked good and competitive. We'll see if Evan Huss is leaving the game, if it's a straight change. Home plate umpire is venturing back. Three for one is the change. Kyle Evan Huss is number 1. He's going to be exiting the ball game. He can re-enter. He was a starter. But Jacob Diaz is entering the ball game here in the 5th inning into position 1. After roughly 9 pitches from Kyle Evan Huss. Starting pitcher Maddox Martinez went 90-plus pitches. Lucian Battencourt should be getting close to 70. Jake Battencourt is officially at 74 pitches. Jacob Diaz will continue his pitch count from yesterday. Don't know how many he threw yesterday, maybe in the 20 to 25 pitch range. But his pitch count will continue from that, according to the pitch count rules. He will come in and face Rocket center fielder Nathan Herrera. With Porras the runner at first and Luck the runner at second. Here's the first pitch from Diaz. It's a bunt attempt, and he bunts it foul. Nathan did not follow rule number 1 there. He attempted to bunt a pitch that was not a strike, and he turned it into a strike by bunting it foul. Luck with a good lead at second base. Good speed on the bags. We have a trio of sophomores here. I believe Nate Herrera is a junior. Junior at the plate and two sophomores on the bags. Here's the kick and the delivery. It's a fastball. It's laced down the left field line. Foul. 0-2 on Nathan Herrera. Herrera down in the count 2-0. One down here in the top of the fifth, a 7-0 lead for the Rockets. Diaz steps off, look back to second base. Diaz, a freshman, gaining some valuable experience here for the Hilltoppers in the state tournament. There's a swing on a breaking ball down and in. It's a swing and a miss, and that's out 2. And Herrera with his third strikeout of the day. That'll bring to the plate leadoff hitter Adiel Aguilar. He's the Rocket shortstop. Where's number 2? He's 1 for 3 on the day. A single, a strikeout, and a base on balls. He scored a run. Here's the first pitch. Runners are on the move. Luck hitting to third base. He dives in head first, and he's safe. Good job by Luck. It's a called strike 1 on Aguilar. Good job for him by him taking that pitch and allowing his 2 runners to get into scoring position. So stolen bases for Porras and for Luck. And the Rockets have 2 runners in scoring position here. Here's the 0-1 delivery. It's a fastball right at the letters, called strike 2. Hilltopper defense playing Aguilar to pull the ball. The shortstop and the third baseman extremely close together. There's a swing and a miss, and he fouls the ball into the glove. And Diaz, as the freshman, comes in and pitches out of some traffic, and he keeps this lead at 7 runs for the Rockets. So for the Rockets in the top of the 5th inning, it was 1 hit, 2 runners left on base, no Hilltopper errors, and no Rocket runs. At the end of 4 1/2, it is the Goddard Rockets 7, the Los Alamos Hilltoppers 0. We'll be back on Roswell's Talk FM, KEND 106.5 after this short break.
At Richland Motors, it's never been easier to sell or trade your current car, truck, or SUV for a newer model to hit the road in. Even if you don't purchase from Richland, they want to buy your vehicle for top dollar. But if you do buy from Richland, don't forget, they're the home of the powertrain warranty for life. That's a whole lot of confidence for you. See Richland for details, 2nd and Sycamore, and 1309 Southeast Main.
Hey CVE members, have you scheduled your no-cost home energy audit? If not, it's time to sign up. Call 575-746-3571 to get your name on the list for a free home energy audit. Weather stripping, new door sweeps, minor repairs, and much more. Start saving money and keep that purchased air in your home. Central Valley Electric Cooperative is happy to partner with Green Metal Energy for this valuable audit. Again, 575-746-3571.
Welcome back, baseball fans, to the Nucenda Credit Union New Mexico State Baseball Tournament, Round 1. It's the 4A division. We're in a 3-game series here between the Los Alamos Hilltoppers and the Goddard Rockets. The winner of this series will advance to Albuquerque next weekend to play in the round of 8 teams. We're in a 7-0 ball game here. The Rockets are, and we have a pitching change. For now pitching for the Rockets, Jaden Fuentes. His first pitch to Jacob Diaz is a ball down low, ball 1. Diaz, a left-handed hitter. He's now the pitcher for the Hilltoppers. There's a first pitch. It's a fastball fouled off his foot, straight back to Fuentes there. It's a good call by the home plate umpire. He called it good and quick. So the count's even at 1-1 on Jacob Diaz. Diaz in the white uniform yesterday was wearing 15, and today he's wearing number 3 in the green jerseys. Third base coach for the Hilltoppers coming down, checking to see if he was okay. He fouled that ball off his right foot. He's hobbling around a little bit. It's his landing foot when he's pitching. He's the new pitcher for the Hilltoppers. He tells his coach he's okay. He grabs his bat and he's ready to get back in a 1-1 count here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Once again, the condition has changed. The flag out in center field is showing no signs of wind. Getting into the mid to high 50s here. Here's the 1-1 pitch from Fuentes. Swing and a miss through a fastball by Diaz. It's 1-2 on the Hilltopper pitcher, Jacob Diaz. There's a foul ball off to the left side. We'll do 1-2 again. It was a good fastball on the inside by Jaden Fuentes. Now playing left field for the Goddard Rockets, number 6 senior Porter Wakefield. There's an elevated fastball swing and a miss, and it's Fuentes' first strikeout. We'll give you some final numbers for Battencourt at the completion of this game, but out number 1. But Lucian went 4 complete innings and leaves the ball game with a 7-0 lead. Here's the first pitch from Fuentes. Good slider down and away to Maddox Martinez. Swing and a miss. That pitch had excellent depth to it. Here's the 0-1 delivery. Another slider, and it misses wider. Taken by Maddox Martinez for ball 1. 1-1 the count on Maddox Martinez. He's now the Hilltopper shortstop. There's a fastball in under his hands, and it's fouled off to the right side. One and two's the count. Here's Fuentes' delivery. Breaking ball. Oh, it is fouled off. Good job by Martinez of spoiling that off. We'll do the 1 and 2 again. Fans here razzing one of the Goddard coaches for hustling down and getting the foul ball off the backstop. Here's the 1-2 delivery from Fuentes to Martinez. Elevated fastball. It misses badly. 2 and 2's the count. Fuentes working quick. There's a slider and it misses down and away. It's full count to Maddox Martinez. Martinez, a senior, wears number 4. He swings at a high breaking ball. It's a ground ball out to Aguilar. He feels it clean. Sharp throw over to first base for the 6-3 put out. Martinez may have swung at ball 4 there. That ball was clearly over his head. And he grounded it out to shortstop for out number 2. That'll bring to the plate big number 8, Gavin Mitchell. He's the Hilltopper first baseman. Gavin's last at-bat should have had an RBI sacrifice fly to left field. Hit a fly ball deep to left field, but the runner at third base left third base early and was called back by the coach. So instead, Gavin was just credited with a fly out to left field. There's a breaking ball on the inside corner, called strike 1. Here's the 0-1 delivery. Fastball on the outside edge, misses just wide. 1-1's the count. Fuentes working at a feverish pace here. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Another fastball misses wide. 2 balls and a strike. Now he takes a bit of a step behind the rubber. Gets back on, toes the rubber. Here's the 2-1 delivery. Fast. Oh, it's a breaking ball. Misses down. Check appealed to ask the first base umpire, and he did check his swing. It's 3-1 to Gavin Mitchell. Fuentes is 3-1 delivery to Mitchell. It's a fastball, and it's grounded. 2 hops to Brown, and he boots it. It's an error. Gavin Mitchell will reach first base on E5. Brown looked like he wanted to try to throw that ball before he had it and never got it into his glove. So with 2 outs here, Gavin Mitchell is at first base on the E5. Good pitch by Fuentes. Got a ground ball. Just didn't get the play to be made for him. That'll bring up Graham Martinez. Graham is 0 for 2 on the day. A strikeout in the second and a pop out to second base in the third. Fuentes comes set. Hands above the belt. Fastball. Now that's a base hit through the left side. First pitch fastball, and he hits it past Cameron Brown at third base. It was a clean single. And with 2 outs here, the Hilltoppers have a runner in scoring position. And center fielder, junior, number 9, Ben Dattlebaum. Ben is 1 for 1 on the day with a single, and he also has a base on balls. Balk is called. Home plate umpire says that Jaden Fuentes moved his shoulders once he came set. And now Gavin Mitchell is at third base. And Graham Martinez is at second base. And there's a first pitch breaking ball to Dattlebaum, called strike 1. Fuentes back to the full windup here. There's another breaking ball, and just like that, it's laced out to left field. And it's going to be an RBI single, unearned run. RBI single for Dattlebaum. Graham Martinez advances to third base on the single through the left side by Dattlebaum. And with 2 outs, the Hilltoppers have cracked the scoreboard for the first time today. 2 outs here, runners at the corners. Good speed at first base and Dattlebaum. There's a fastball missed down and in to junior Hayden Watkins. Watkins flew out to center field his last at-bat. His first at-bat was a strikeout victim looking. There's a fastball number down to third base. Brown boots it. Fires it. He gathers himself and fires across the diamond to stop this Hilltopper threat. And Watkins is out number 3. On the 5-3 putout. And that will end the Hilltopper threat here in the bottom of the 5th. For the Hilltoppers, there was 1 hit, 2 runners left on base, 1 Rocket error, and 1 Hilltopper run. At the end of 5 complete is the Goddard Rockets 7. The Hilltoppers 1. We'll be back on KSVPTV.com, audio only, and Roswell's Talk FM 106.5 KEND after this.
Maybe your AC unit needs a little tender loving care. If you don't know where to turn, then you don't know Jack. In fact, they're downright funky. Let the boys at Fergie's Plumbing and Heating get your AC unit ice cold, just like some of my lady friends. Don't let any fool make you lose your cool. Fergie's Plumbing and Heating. If you don't know Fergie, then you don't know Jack. 632-2660.
National Furniture Liquidators Power Buy. Exceptional value and quality at the best price. 5-piece queen bedroom and exceptional buy at just $4.98. Sectional with storage case and pull-out bed just $5.99. 7-piece dining room unheard of at just $2.97. Ashley brand reclining sofa or love seat just $4.86 each piece. Power buys throughout the entire store plus great financing options regardless of your credit. National Furniture Liquidators when it comes to value, quality, and selection.
Nobody beats Shorty.
Welcome back, baseball fans, to the Lucenda Credit Union New Mexico State Baseball Tournament 4A Division. We are in the top of the 6th inning. The score is the Goddard Rockets 7, the Los Alamos Hilltoppers 1. Leading off for the Goddard Rockets will be Brady Dewar. Dewar is 1 for 3 on the day, and he scored a run. He had a single his last at-bat, and this will be his first time to face Diaz. Diaz came into the game in the bottom of the 5th inning and pitched out of some traffic. There's the first pitch fastball, and it's skied out to center field. Dadelbaum looks like he has a beat on it, and he makes the shoulder-high catch for out number 1. Dewar is out number 1 on the F8. 1 pitch, 1 down for Diaz. That'll bring the plate Cameron Brown. Brown is 1 for 3 as well on the day with a single, 2 flyouts, fly out to second and a fly out to right. He takes a pass at an elevated first pitch fastball, and he swings and misses through that fastball. He's down on the count 0-1. This freshman lefty for the Hilltoppers coming in, doing a good job here. There's a breaking ball down, evens the count at 1-1. 1-1 the count on the Rocket third baseman, Cameron Brown. Here's the 1-1 delivery. It's another elevated fastball. It misses up this time. It's 2 balls and a strike to Cameron Brown. Ideal conditions here. No wind, sun shining. Here's the 2-1 delivery from Diaz to Brown. It's a fastball up, misses ball 3, 3-1 to Brown. Brown looking for 1 spot, 1 pitch, 1 spot here, and a 3-1 count. Here's the wind and delivery from Diaz. It's a fastball that misses down and in, and it's a base on balls to Brown. And the Rockets, with 1 out, have a runner at first base. That'll bring up the new Rocket pitcher, junior Jaden Fuentes. Jaden wears number 14. He is now officially 0 for 1. He got on an air his last at-bat. He scored 2 runs. There's a change-up down, and it's skied out to left field. Dadelbaum calling off Martinez, and he makes the catch above his head for out number 2. Fuentes is out number 2 on the F9, and Brown retreats back to first base. That will bring up Rocket catcher Jaden Herrera. Jaden is 0 for 3 on the day. Pop out to first, strikeout, and a fly out to right field. Be his first time seeing the lefty, Fuentes. There's a breaking ball, misses down at the feet of Herrera, ball 1. Diaz is set, kicks. There's a fastball right down the middle, called strike 1. One delivery from Diaz to Herrera on the way. It's a ground ball sharply to left side. Martinez knocks it down and throws across the diamond for out number 3. Herrera is out number 3 on the 5-3 putout. Graham Martinez did a great job there of not panicking. The ball came out of his glove, picked it up calmly, and threw out Herrera racing across the diamond for out number 3. So for the Rockets in the top of the 6th inning, there were no hits, 1 runner left on base, no Hilltopper errors, and no Rocket runs. At the end of 5 1/2, it is the Goddard Rockets 7, the Los Alamos Hilltoppers 1, We'll be back after this short break on Roswell's Talk FM 106.5 KEND Radio.
When managing a chronic illness, access to the right treatments makes all the difference. Artesia General Hospital's Infusion Center provides IV therapy and biologic treatments, so you don't have to travel far for care. Expert infusion therapy right here in Artesia. Call 575-736-8256 today to learn more.
Attention Goddard Rocket fans. When you have a history of greatness, the real challenge starts after the finish line. When victory alone isn't enough, raise your bar, keep dreaming, and go beyond the limits that you thought possible. The new 2024 Honda Ridgeline Passport and Pilot, part of the Roswell Honda Rugged Trail Sport lineup. Roswell Honda, proud supporter of all Goddard High School sports.
New Mexico State Baseball Tournament, 4A Division. Ball game today between, it's the second ball game, actually, of a three-game series between the Los Alamos Hilltoppers and the Goddard Rockets. The Rockets won game one, 15-1 in 5 innings yesterday, and are currently leading game two, 7-1 here in the bottom of the sixth. For the Los Alamos Hilltoppers, in the bottom of the sixth inning, they will have catcher Brandon Walker leading off. Brandon's a senior, wears number 13. On the day, he is 0 for 2. Was robbed of a base hit in left field by a sliding catch back in the second inning, and then he flew out to center field in the fourth. Here's Fuentes' first pitch, breaking ball, misses down, ball one to Brandon Walker. Fuentes back to the mound. Here's the one ball delivery. Fastball, ground ball over to Davis. He boots it, and he kind of hit his glove, came out, and he beats Brandon Walker to the base for the 1U putout. I think Walker thought that Davis was going to clean it fieldly, and he kind of put the brakes on. But it is out number one on the 1U putout, or 3U, excuse me. That's position 3. One's the pitcher. Now hitting is Omar Bajorquez. Bajorquez takes a pass at a first pitch fastball. It's straight up. And Fuentes comes running in from behind the plate. Herrera could not see it. Fuentes comes running in from the mound, and he catches the ball in foul territory for out number 2. Now there's an F1. I guess I was calling for an out by the pitcher. But Bajorquez took a pass at a first pitch fastball, and he fouled it straight back. Herrera lost it in the sun, could not see it. Fuentes came running in and made the grab for out number 2. 7 for 11, so we have Antonio Griffin, a senior, pinch hitting for Boaz Martinez. It'll be his first time to face Fuentes. There's a first pitch fastball, and he fouls it off right at the plate. He's down in the count. 0-1. Antonio Griffin, a senior, played a bit of left field last night. Here's the 0-1 delivery. Fastball bounced in, ball 1 to Antonio Griffin. One delivery from Fuentes to Griffin. Fastball swing and a miss. Good fastball by Fuentes. By Griffin there. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Another fastball, elevated, swing and a miss. For Fuentes', I believe that's his first strikeout since he's in. Oh, that's his second strikeout since he's entered this ball game. That one swinging, both of his are swinging. So for the Hilltoppers, they go down in order, zeros across the board, no hits, no runners left on base, no rocket airs, and at the end of 6 complete, it is the Goddard Rockets 7, the Los Alamos Hilltoppers 1. We'll be back on Roswell's Talk FM, 106.5 KEND radio after this.
At Richland Motors, it's never been easier to sell or trade your current car, truck, or SUV for a newer model to hit the road in. Even if you don't purchase from Richland, they want to buy your vehicle for top dollar. But if you do buy from Richland, don't forget, they're the home of the powertrain warranty for life. That's a whole lot of confidence for you. See Richland for details, 2nd and Sycamore, and 1309 Southeast Main.
Hey CVE members, have you scheduled your no-cost home energy audit? If not, it's time to sign up. Call 575-746-3571 to get your name on the list for a free home energy audit. Weather stripping, new door sweeps, minor repairs, and much more. Start saving money and keep that purchased air in your home. Central Valley Electric Cooperative is happy to partner with Green Metal Energy for this valuable audit. Again, 575-746-3571.
Welcome back to the top of the 7th inning here in this matchup between the Los Alamos Hilltoppers and the Goddard Rockets at the Nucinda Credit Union State Baseball Tournament, Round 1. It is the 4A division. These teams are vying for a spot in the round of 8 next weekend in Albuquerque, New Mexico. The Rockets with their last at-bat here in the 7th inning. They will be led off by DH Marcos Rodriguez. His last at-bat, he was facing Kyle Evan Huss, and he laced a single out to left field to lead off the Rockets. Marcos is 2 for 3 on the day, scored a run. This will be his first time facing Diaz. Diaz, left-handed hurler. First pitch fastball misses wide. Ball 1. Rockets looking to tack on here. Diaz back to the mound. He gets a sign from Walker. Breaking ball misses widely. It's 2-0. Diaz back to the top of the mound. Here's his delivery to Marcus Rodriguez. Fastball misses down and in. It's 3-0. So far, Rodriguez has had an extremely productive 2 games for the Rockets in the DH role. Seeing the ball well. Here's the 3-0 delivery. Fastball inside at the belt, called strike 1. Rodriguez re-entered this game. His last at-bat, he was pinch ran for by Aiden Luck, and he re-enters for this at-bat. There's a fastball on the outside edge, swing and a miss. The count's full. Full count on Rocket DH. Marcus Rodriguez here in the top of the 7th in a 7-1 ball game. Diaz, the left-hander, back to the mound. He's in the full windup. Here's his wind and delivery. It's a fastball, misses badly in, and it's a base on balls to Rodriguez. And Marcus continues his streak. He's been on base every time except for one, and his one at-bat was a fly out to right field, and it was an RBI fly out. Running for Rodriguez. They will pinch run for Rodriguez here. Looks to be, is it number 9? Running for Rodriguez at first base is Porter Wakefield. Whereas number 6, he's a senior. He will go into that slot. There, Rockets are scratching the DH. He played now hitting for the Rockets, Donovan Davis. Donovan with a sack bunt. Here's another good bunt. And it's going to actually be a base hit, a great bunt down the left field line. It's going to be an infield single for Donovan Davis. He was attempting to sack him over. It was such a good bunt. It was too far for Diaz. It got by him. And then Graham Martinez came in and slipped, so no chance to get the Speedy Davis at first base. And that's Donovan's third base hit on the day. He's 3 for 4 with 3 singles and a sacrifice bunt on this ball game, and the Rockets have 2 runners on with nobody out. And there's a break in the action here. Graham Martinez he's holding a leg out there. He came in and broke in hard on that ground ball. When he tried to put the brakes on, his feet gave out from underneath them. At the plate here, it was Jose Porras. Jose is 1 for 3 on the day with a single, a strikeout, and a base on balls. It will be his first time to see Jacob Diaz. Graham Martinez tells his coach he's okay. He's ready to continue on. Good job of that man shaking it off. Porras had a 4-pitch walk and was the last batter by Kyle Evanhus. Diaz comes set with runners at the kick. There's a bunt attempt, and it's bunted foul to the right side by Jose Porras. Strike 1. Davis the runner at first. Wakefield the runner at second. Diaz back to the rubber. Porras in. See if he's continuing the bunt. He shows bunt. It's a breaking ball that misses bad up and high. Good job by Walker to even catch that ball and keep the runners at first and second. It's 1-1 to Porras. Diaz just didn't get on top of that breaking ball, and it just squirted out of his hand out wide to the left side through the left-handed batter's box. Diaz looking in, gets his sign from Walker. Here's the 1-1 delivery to Porras. The fastball misses up high. Good job by Porras there, not attempting to bunt that elevated fastball. When hitters attempt to bunt that ball, the first thing they do is pop that ball up and double up a runner trying to advance on that. So it's 2-1 on Porras. And the Rockets trying to tack on here in the top of the 7th. Ball, and it misses everything. It's all the way to the backstop. It's 3-1 to Porras, and now both runners advance. Wakefield to third base. Davis to third, and a 3-1 count on Jose Porras. We'll see what Coach Alvarado chooses to do. Like to see Porras look for a good fastball here. Middle infield for the Hilltoppers will surrender a run. They're playing deep up the middle. There's a fastball. It misses down low for ball 4, and the bases are loaded. Bases are loaded here for the Rockets in the top of the 7th. Nobody out. That'll bring to the plate Rockets center fielder Nathan Herrera. Nathan is 0 for 3 on the day, 3 strikeouts. He's looking for some contact here. Then now the Hilltopper defense will come in and cut off the run. They'll look to throw to the plate on any ground ball. Herrera looking for some contact here. Diaz to the full windup. Here's the wind and the first pitch delivery. It's a fastball, misses down low, ball 1 to Nathan Herrera. Herrera showed bunt there. Diaz to the windup. Here's the 1-ball delivery. He attempts to bunt, and it's bunted foul. 1-1's the count on Herrera. Coach Alvarado with a series of signals into Herrera. He's back into the box. Nate shows bunt. Pulls back for slash, and he fouls it off to the right side. He's down. 1 ball, 2 strikes. To Diaz. It's a foul ball. Foul ball was a dead ball there. It was an errant throw from the catcher back to the pitcher. And 1-2, the count on Rocket center fielder Nathan Herrera with the bases loaded and the Hilltopper infield drawn in. There's a fastball miss in. 2-2's the count on Nathan Herrera. In baseball terms, Nathan may have had a chance to wear that pitch and get a RBI through a hit by pitch, but he backed out of there. He's wanting to swing this bat. 2-2 delivery on the way from Jacob Diaz to Nathan Herrera. There's a changeup, misses down the way. It's full count. Nobody out, so the runners won't be moving here. Full count to Nathan Herrera. Facing the freshman, Jacob Diaz, for the Los Alamos Hilltoppers. This is the first time he's faced traffic. Here's the full count delivery. It's an elevated fastball, and it's going to be an RBI base on balls for Nate Herrera. So Wakefield will cross the plate with the Rockets' 8th run of the day. And the bases remain loaded. Donovan Davis advances to third. Jose Porras to second. And Herrera to the plate. For those of you listening at home, update on Artesia. They're in a 6-5 ball game in the top of the 5th inning. We're going to have a pitching change here in Los Alamos, and we'll use that opportunity to take a quick break on Roswell's Talk FM 106.5 KEND radio. We'll be back at.
Picture this. You're behind the wheel of a John Deere compact tractor. You're effortlessly breaking ground, moving piles of rocks just by moving a lever, and enjoying the sun as you clear brush across your pasture. We could keep trying to put you in the moment, but to really understand what this feels like, you just have to get in the seat.
Stop by Pecos Valley Equipment in Artesia and Roswell, or visit us online at pecosvalleyequipment.com.
National Furniture Liquidators Power Buy. Exceptional value and quality at the best price. 5-piece queen bedroom and exceptional buy at just $4.98. Sectional with storage chase and pull-out bed just $5.99. 7-piece dining room unheard of at just $2.97. Ashley brand reclining sofa or love seat just $4.86 each piece. Power buys throughout the entire store plus great financing options regardless of your credit. National Furniture Liquidators when it comes to value, quality, and selection.
Nobody beats Shorty.
Pitching change for the Los Alamos Hilltoppers. Now pitching for the Los Alamos Hilltoppers is number 8, Gavin Mitchell. He will move from first base to the mound. Looks like center fielder Ben Daddlebaum will move from center field to first base. Pitcher Jacob Diaz will move to center field. Actually, to right field. Bojorquez will move from right to center. Gavin Mitchell will face leadoff hitter Adiel Aguilar with the bases loaded and nobody out. Here's the first pitch from Missile Aguilar. Bounces in a fastball, ball one. Goddard now up in this ball game, 8-1. Here's Mitchell's one ball delivery to Aguilar. It's a fastball. It misses up high. Mitchell looks to be about 6'5", and on this high mound here at Bomber Field, he looks to be about 7 foot tall. That's 2-0 to Aguilar. Bases loaded. Davis, the runner at third. There's a fastball right down the heart of the plate, called strike one. Update from Artesia, Bernalillo now up 7-6 in that ball game. Mitchell back to the mound. His 2-1 delivery to Adiel Aguilar. Swing and a miss on a fastball down and in at his knees. It's 2-2. Brandon Walker calls timeout. He's going to run out and visit with his hurler. Don't know if there's a changeup. Maybe they think somebody's tipping signs out at second. Not for sure. Porras is the runner out at second base. Runner at first base is Herrera. It's a 2-2 count. Mitchell back to the mound. Walker back behind the dish. He's in the full windup. It's an elevated fastball, misses up. It's full count. Still nobody out, so the Rocket runners will have to hold here. The Hilltopper infield is drawn in this 8-1 ball game here in the top of the seventh. Mitchell gets his sign from Walker. He's in the windup. Here's the delivery. It's a fastball up and in. He misses, and it's going to be a RBI base on balls for Adiel Aguilar. And the bases will remain loaded for Brady Dewar, the Rockets' second baseman. And this is now a 9-1 ball game here in the top of the seventh. Mitchell gets his sign. It's a first pitch fastball down. If it's fair, it'll be infield fly roll. It's going to be a long run for Daddlebaum, and it's out of the reach of everybody. Daddlebaum gave chase. Diaz gave chase. Watkins gave chase, and Daddlebaum is down. There was a collision between him and Diaz out in foul territory on that ball. It's going to be strike one to Dewar on a fastball. Daddlebaum on his back out in foul territory in right field. Don't know if his head collided with the shoulders of Diaz as he was running in. It was clearly a collision between Diaz and Daddlebaum out in right field. Rocket coaches, Hilltopper training staff, Hilltopper coach are out tending to Daddlebaum. They now have him sitting. Gonna slowly attempt to get him to his feet here. Get him checked out. It's one of those dangerous plays where a ball was just in the area where three players are giving chase at it. The second baseman, the first baseman, and the right fielder. And Daddlebaum's to his feet. Appears to be moving around. Looks like they've checked him for maybe concussion protocol here. They're taking a good long look at him still. Good-looking athlete is Daddlebaum. He's a junior. He's played center field. Now he's at first base. Coaches are still taking a brief look at him. No signal to the dugout for anybody to come in. Looks like Daddlebaum is going to stay in the ball game. Good job by that young man to shake it off. He's back to first. Correction. I believe he's going to be coming out of the ball game here. Training staff and the coach are walking next to him. One on each side, and looks like Ty Gartz. Ty Gartz will be coming in for Daddlebaum to play first base here in the top of the 7th inning. That's Gartz. Number 23, he's a senior, coming in to play first base. Daddlebaum will still be eligible to re-enter. He was a starter. Gartz is allowed to enter this game. The only role he's played so far in this ball game has been to be a courtesy runner. Pitcher, home plate umpire is going to grant Gavin Mitchell a few warm-up tosses here for that break was a little bit long. Good job by the home plate umpire. Let him get warmed back up. Don't want any of these young players to be injured in any way in this ball game. The Rockets now with a 9-1 lead here in the top of the 7th. Brady Dewar at the plate with a 1-strike count facing Gavin Mitchell. The Hilltopper infield is drawn in. No outs for the Rockets. Dewar looking to continue this and put up a big cricket number for the Rockets here in the top of the 7th. It is in no fashion running the score up, but you just want to tack on everything you possibly can. Baseball can be a funny game. Gavin Mitchell is back to the mound. Brandon Walker's back behind the dish. Dewar is back in the box. Here's the 1-strike delivery. It's a fastball miss up high, 1-1. Mitchell, good-looking athlete. I can tell you, he's easy 6'5" up there on the mound. There's a breaking ball, and it's laced up the middle. It's going to be multiple RBIs for Dewar on the single. Porras scores from second easily. Great job by Dewar. Took a hanging breaking ball and laced it back through the box for 2 RBIs. Porras scores from Porras scores from third, and Herrera scored from second. Aguilar over to second base. And that'll bring to the plate Rocket third baseman Cameron Brown. It's his first time to face Mitchell. Cameron had a walk off of Jacob Diaz his last at-bat. First pitch from Mitchell coming. Fastball misses down low, ball 1. Rockets now out to an 11-1 lead here in the top of the 7th. Hilltopper's playing Brown to pull. And he shoots a ball to the right side. Jacob Diaz comes running in and he makes the catch. Running catch. And Brown is out number 1 on F9. And the runners are not able to advance. That'll bring to the plate Rocket pitcher Jaden Fuentes. Fuentes now officially 0 for 2 on the day with a reaching base on an E5, and he flew out to right field his last at-bat. Also his first time to face big Gavin Mitchell of the Hilltoppers. Time called at the plate and granted. Time asked for by Fuentes, and home plate umpire granted it. With the Hilltopper left side playing the Rocket hitters to pull, Maddox Martinez and Graham Martinez are extremely close together. There's a big hole up the middle. There's a fastball on the outside edge. Called strike one. Good pitch by Gavin Mitchell on the outside corner for strike one. One down here in the top of the seventh. Mitchell, long look back to second base at Aguilar. Here's the kick and the delivery. It's a breaking ball. Another hanger. It's fouled straight up on the infield. Infield fly rule has been called. And making the play is Ty Gartz on the F3, excuse me. F3 for out two. And that'll bring to the plate Jaden Herrera. Jaden, a sophomore catcher for the Rockets. He's currently 0 for 4 on the day. Pop out to first base, a strikeout, fly out to right field, and a ground out to third base. Good lead at second base and there's both runners moving, and there's going to be no throw. It is 2 stolen bases for the Rockets. Aguilar with a stolen base of third, and Dewar with the stolen base of second. And a 1-ball count to Jaden Herrera. That fastball missed down low. Like to see Jaden get a knock here. There's another fastball that misses wide, 2 balls. With runners in scoring position. Give him that positive taste in his mouth. If the Rockets are to go ahead and complete this 2-game sweep of the Hilltoppers. There's a fastball, misses down low. It's 3-0. Or maybe even just that feeling of running over and touching first base. Let's see if Coach Alvarado green lights him here with a 3-0 count and an 11-1 lead. Mitchell's back to the mound. Here's the wind and the 3-0 delivery to Herrera. He did green light him. It's a fastball on the outside edge, and it's a swing and a miss. I guess. Oh, it's 2-2. One of those fastballs was called a strike. Pardon me, I missed it, and I missed the delayed call by the home plate umpire. It's 2-2 on Herrera. So Mitchell back to the mound with a 2-2 count on Rocket catcher Jaden Herrera. There's a fastball down the middle, and it's fouled off to the right side. We'll do 2-2 once again. Dewar, the runner, out at second. Aguilar, the runner, at first. Mitchell back to the mound. He gets his sign from Walker. Time is asked at the plate, and it's granted. Herrera's back in. Mitchell's back to the rubber. And here's the 2-2 delivery. Breaking ball. It's flared off the right side. Gartz gives chase, and it's out of play. We'll do 2-2 once again. Better at bat here by Jaden. He's seeing some pitches. Tough for these young men to wear an O for day. He's trying to prevent that here to the best of his ability. He's giving it all he's got. Once again, here's the 2-2 delivery from Gavin Mitchell to Jaden Herrera. It's a fastball elevated. Good job by Herrera to foul it off. We'll do 2-2 again. Now it's 7 pitches in this at bat. See if Mitchell goes to the breaking ball here. He's had nothing but fastballs. He steps off. He asks for a new pitch. Maybe he wants to shake something off here. He wants to go to a different pitch here on the 2-2 count. He's back on. He gets a new call from Brandon Walker, his battery mate. Here's the wind and the delivery. It's an elevated fastball, swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Good location on that fastball, and Herrera is out number 3. Here in the 7th, the Rockets sent 9 hitters to the plate. For the Rockets, in the top of the 7th, there were 3 hits, 3 runners left on base, no Hilltopper errors, and 4 Rocket runs. At the end of 6.5, it is the Goddard Rockets 11, the Los Alamos Hilltoppers 1. We'll be back after this short break on Roswell's Talk FM 106.5 KEND radio.
When managing a chronic illness, access to the right treatments makes all the difference. Artesia General Hospital's Infusion Center provides IV therapy and biologic treatments, so you don't have to travel far for care. Expert infusion therapy right here in Artesia. Call 575-736-8256 today to learn more.
Attention Goddard Rocket fans. When you have a history of greatness, the real challenge starts after the finish line. When victory alone isn't enough, raise your bar, keep dreaming, and go beyond the limits that you thought possible. The new 2024 Honda Ridgeline Passport and Pilot, part of the Roswell Honda Rugged Trail Sport lineup. Roswell Honda, proud supporter of all Goddard High School sports.
4A division, round 1. We have a pitching change for the Goddard Rockets. Now pitching for the Goddard Rockets is number 21, sophomore, Carmelo Ortega. Carmelo is a left-handed pitcher, and he will be tasked with getting the last 3 outs of this ball game with a 10-run lead. He will be facing Jacob Diaz, the right fielder now for the Hilltoppers. So it'll be a left-on-left matchup here for Diaz. There's a first pitch fastball, and it's fouled off at the plate, and it gets Jaden Herrera. That got a good piece of Jaden Herrera. It's 1 strike. Home plate umpire does the great thing. He's going to walk a ball out to pitcher Carmelo Ortega here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Give the Rocket catcher a chance to shake off that foul ball that caught a part of him. Foul tip by Diaz right at the plate. Jaden Herrera does what most catchers do. He shakes that off, and he gets right back down in the squat, and he's back to action. Ortega back to the rubber. He's in the full windup. There's a fastball missed wide, ball 1. 1-1 is the count to Jacob Diaz. Diaz is swinging a miss on a high fastball up and away. Diaz was a strikeout victim. His last at bat. He faced Nate Fuentes. Quick timeout here. Glove issue for Jaden Herrera. Looks like a string popped in the pocket. I would describe Carmelo Ortega as a crafty lefty. Not going to beat you with velocity. Got what we'd describe as a funky delivery. There's a breaking ball. Swings right over the heart of the plate. It's taken, and Carmelo Ortega has his first strikeout of the state tournament. Good experience for this young sophomore. Left-handed hurler for the Rockets. Now he will move on to Maddox Martinez. Maddox, today's starting pitcher, now playing shortstop. He's a senior, wears number 4. First pitch from Ortega's a fastball, misses down and in, ball 1. Here's the wind and the delivery from Ortega. Breaking ball over the inside corner, called strike 1. Good sharp break to that curveball there. There's a fastball. It's flared into shallow right center field. It's going to be down for a base hit. Off the end of his bat. It's a clean single for Maddox Martinez. Good pitch by Carmelo Ortega there. Just got the end of the bat of Martinez, and he flared it out over Dewar's head in no man's land there. Too far away from Porras and too far away from Herrera, and just over Dewar's head out in shallow center field. That'll bring to the plate new Hilltopper pitcher, Gavin Mitchell. There's first pitch fastball, misses wide from Ortega to Mitchell, ball one. Ortega now working from the stretch with Martinez over at first base. There's a fastball, swing and a miss. Mitchell way out in front of that fastball. 1-1 is the count on the Hilltopper pitcher. There's a pick to first base. Had Maddox Martinez leaning it, but he was able to dive back to the bag underneath the tag of Donovan Davis. Good pickoff move there by Carmelo Ortega. That will definitely be in the minds of these Hilltopper runners. There's a fastball missed down and in. 2 balls and 1 strike to senior Hilltopper Gavin Mitchell. Ortega set. There's a fastball. Once again, Mitchell a little early on it, and he fouls it off. 2-2 is the count on Gavin Mitchell. Once again, we're here in the top of the 7th inning. Goddard with the lead, 11-1. Here's the 2-2 delivery. Changeup bounces in on Mitchell. It's now full count. Full count to 3-hole hitter Gavin Mitchell. There's another pick attempt by Ortega, and Maddox Martinez is back safely. Young Carmelo's got to realize that Gavin Mitchell cannot hit a 10-run home run here. He's just got to fill up the zone. There's a breaking ball, and it bounces in. It's a base on balls, and the Hilltoppers have 2 runners on with 1 down here in the bottom of the 7th inning. That'll bring to the plate Graham Martinez, the Hilltopper third baseman. He is 1 for 3 on the day. He had a strikeout looking in the second, a pop out to second base in the third, and a single in the 5th. Graham is a junior, wears number 44. Ortega in the stretch. Here's his first pitch. Fastball misses low, ball 1. Herrera doing what a good backstop does. He calls timeout. He's going to go out, try to settle down his young sophomore pitcher out there. Good experience going on here. The Hilltoppers have had a freshman on the mound. The Rockets have now had a sophomore. Ortega comes set. There's a fastball in the outside corner called strike 1. Evens the count at 1-1 on Martinez. Good cutting action on that fastball. Don't think Carmelo's pitch mix involves a slider. There's a fastball, misses down and in. Ball 2 to Graham Martinez. Melo set with his hands at his waist. There's a changeup. Appeared to cross the heart of the plate, but it must have missed just high. It's 3-1. 3-1. It's good changeup. Here's a 3-1 delivery. That's a fastball over the heart of the plate. It's now full count. 1 down here. Carmelo needs to just throw the same pitch again. Make Graham Martinez use the bat right here. There's a deep drive to left field. It's going to be over the head of Fuentes. It's going to plate 2 runs. It plates 2 runs. That's going to be a 2 RBI double for Graham Martinez. Both Maddox Martinez and Gavin Mitchell will score on that 2 RBI double. That takes this ball game to an 11-3 contest with 1 down here in the bottom of the 7th. Ben Dottlebaum will now be it's going to be Ty Gartz. Ty Gartz will now be the hitter for the Los Alamos Hilltoppers. It's his first at-bat in 2 games here. The Hilltoppers are given the exact reason why you don't want to take your foot off the gas at any point in these ball games. Rockets did a good job of tacking on some runs in the 6th and the 7th inning. The Rockets are still needing 2 outs here to advance to the round of 8 in the Nucinda Credit Union State Baseball Tournament in the 4A division. The mound visit from the Rocket pitching coach is over, and Ortega is back to the rubber. Here's his first pitch. Fastball misses down low. Ball 1 to Dattlebaum. Ortega's set. There's a fastball high, but it's called strike 1. Right at the letters of Dattlebaum. There's another fastball, and it's going to be laced through the left side. Fuentes comes in and fills it quickly, makes a good throw, and the Hilltoppers will have runners at the corners. There's a single by Gartz through the 5-6 hole. That ball was hit well enough, and Martinez was only able to advance to third base. That will bring up second baseman, junior, number 15, Hayden Watkins. And the Hilltoppers have runners at the corners. There's the first pitch fastball, misses down and in, ball 1. Really like to see the Rockets here at the corners over at third base get a little more depth so that they have some range here. There's a fastball missed badly wide. It's 2-0. No action yet in the Rocket bullpen. Here's the 2-0 delivery. It's another miss badly, 3-0. And Ortega is 1 pitch away from loading the bases here with 1 down in the bottom of the 7th. The Rockets up by 8 runs now, 11-8. There's another, and it's a 4-pitch walk, and the bases are now loaded. And that will bring out Coach Alvarado. There will be a pitching change here in the bottom of the 7th. It looks like we will have junior Alan Morales coming into this ball game. Actually, he will be going to play third base. Alan Morales will be going to play third base. And shortstop Adiel Aguilar will be coming in to pitch. So Alan Morales entering the ball game for Carmelo Ortega here with 1 out in the bottom of the 7th. Cameron Brown will move from third to short. Alan Morales will play third base. And Rocket shortstop Adiel Aguilar will come to the mound. He will be facing Brandon Walker, the Hilltopper backstop. Audio Aguilar, sophomore, right-handed thrower. He has done some pitching on the season. I know he's been in the closer role for the Rockets quite often. So here he's in an opportunity to get that done again. He will face Brandon Walker. Bases loaded here, one down, bottom of the seventh. There's a fastball on the outside corner, painted, strike one. Much different velocity between Ortega and Aguilar. There's another fastball. That one misses just wide for ball one. To Brandon Walker, 1-1's a count. Here's the wind and the delivery. Swing and a miss on a fastball down. 1 ball, 2 strikes to the Hilltopper backstop. Still, the Rocket corners are playing even with the bags. There's a fastball on the outside corner, just missed. 2-2. Like to see Donovan Davis here get moved back so we don't get that flare over his head at first base here. There's a slider, and sure enough, there's a flare down the right side. 2-2, we'll do it again. Morales is even with the bag at third. Davis is in front of the bag at first. Here's the 2-2 delivery. Bacon ball hits Walker in the back. It's going to be an RBI, hit by pitch for Brandon Walker. And Graham Martinez will trot across and touch home plate. That will advance Daddlebaum to third. Watkins to second. Still one out. Here's the first pitch. Fastball down low to Bojorquez for ball one. It's now a 11-4 ball game. Fastball high, ball two. And Aguilar doing what we don't want pitchers to do, start rushing everything up there. He's just grabbing, getting back on, chunking. He's get back to pitching right here. There's a fastball miss, 3-0. 3-0 delivery. Fastball down the heart of the plate. It's 3-1. That's the first Hilltopper hitter with a 3-0 count to take a pitch. Aguilar quickly back to the mound. There's another fastball, swing and a miss. It's now full count. Here's the full count delivery. Fastball, swing and a miss, and there's out number two. And the Rockets are now 1 out away from advancing to the round of 8 after the strikeout of Bojorquez. That's Aguilar's first strikeout. He will now be facing Antonio Griffin, who struck out back in the 6th inning. Now the Rocket first baseman is back playing good and deep. There's a first pitch fastball. Now I'm waiting there. Now it's called strike one. There's another fastball called strike two, painted on the outside corner. Now the Rockets are 1 pitch away from advancing to the round of 8. There's a swing and a miss, and that will do it. The Rockets will be advancing to the round of 8 next weekend in Albuquerque, New Mexico, with a 2-game sweep of the Los Alamos Hilltoppers here in this 3-game series. We will be back with some final numbers on this series after this short break on Roswell's Talk FM 106.5 KEND radio and KSVPTV.com audio only. We'll be back after this break.
At Richland Motors, it's never been easier to sell or trade your current car, truck, or SUV for a newer model to hit the road in. Even if you don't purchase from Richland, they want to buy your vehicle for top dollar. But if you do buy from Richland, don't forget, they're the home of the powertrain warranty for life. That's a whole lot of confidence for you. See Richland for details. 2nd and Sycamore and 1309 Southeast Main.
Hey CVE members, have you scheduled your no-cost home energy audit? If not, it's time to sign up. Call 575-746-3571 to get your name on the list for a free home energy audit. Weather stripping, new door sweeps, minor repairs, and much more. Start saving money and keep that purchased air in your home. Central Valley Electric Cooperative is happy to partner with Green Metal Energy for this valuable audit. Again, 575-746-3571.
State baseball tournament round 1 of the 4A division. This round 1 3-game series is complete. It's a 2-game sweep by the Goddard Rockets. Here are some final numbers. We would like to begin this closing out with a congratulations to the Los Alamos Hilltoppers on a successful season. We wish their seniors, Ty Gartz, Antonio Griffin, Kyle Evanhus, Maddox Martinez, Gavin Mitchell, Brandon Walker. We wish them the very best. If they continue to play baseball, we wish them the best in their future endeavors. For the Los Alamos Hilltoppers in Game 2, offensively, Kyle Evanhus was 0 for 1 with a base on balls. Jacob Diaz was 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Maddox Martinez was 1 for 3. Gavin Mitchell was 0 for 3, but scored 2 runs. He had 1 base on balls and 1 strikeout, and he reached on an error. Graham Martinez was 2 for 4 with 2 RBIs, and he scored a run, and he struck out once. Ben Dadelbaum was 2 for 2 on the day. He had 1 RBI, and he had 1 base on balls. Ty Gartz was 1 for 1 on the day. Hayden Watkins was 0 for 3 on the day with 1 base on balls. Brandon Walker, he was 0 for 3 with 1 RBI. He was at a hit by pitch. Omar Bajorquez was 0 for 2 on the day with 2 base on balls and 1 strikeout. Boaz Martinez was 0 for 2 on the day with 1 strikeout. And Antonio Griffin was 0 for 2 and 2 strikeouts on the day. Pitching for the Los Alamos Hilltoppers, today's losing pitcher will be Maddox Martinez. He went 4 complete innings. He gave up 7 hits, 7 runs. 5 of those runs were earned. He had 3 base on balls and 5 strikeouts. Kyle Evanhus went 1/3 of an inning. He gave up 1 hit, and he had 1 base on balls. Jacob Diaz, the freshman, went 1 2/3 innings. He gave up 1 hit, 4 runs. Those 4 runs were earned. He had 4 base on balls and 2 strikeouts. Gavin Mitchell came in and pitched 1 complete inning. He gave up 1 hit, no runs. He had 1 base on balls and 1 strikeout. So the Los Alamos Hilltoppers will end their season, with a 18-7 record. Looks like they had a good mix of some young underclassmen there. They'll be ready to compete again next year. For the Goddard Rockets today, offensively, another double-digit run production, 15 runs yesterday, 11 runs today. At the plate today, Adiel Aguilar, 1 for 3. He scored 1 run. He had 3 RBIs, 2 base on balls, and he had 2 strikeouts. Brady Dewar was 2 for 5. He scored 1 run. He had 2 RBIs. Cameron Brown was 1 for 4 on the day. He scored 1 run, had 1 base on balls. Jaden Fuentes, officially 0 for 3 on the day. He scored 2 runs. He had 2 base on balls. Jaden Herrera, 0 for 5 on the day. He had 2 strikeouts. Marcos Rodriguez, great day at the plate for the Rocket DH. He was 2 for 2 on the day. He scored a run. He had 1 RBI. Aiden Luck on the day. He had one. Well, he didn't have an at-bat. I'm sorry. Donovan Davis on the day. Big day for Donovan Davis, the Rocket first baseman. He's 3 for 3 on the day. He scored 2 runs. He had 2 RBIs. Jose Porras, 1 for 2 on the day, 1 run, and he had 2 base on balls and 1 strikeout. Nathan Herrera, he was 0 for 3 on the day. He scored a run. He had 1 RBI and 1 base on balls. Pitching-wise today for the Goddard Rockets, today's winning pitcher is junior Lucian Battencourt. Lucian went 4 complete innings. He only gave up 1 hit. 1 hit. He had 4 base on balls, and he matched that with 4 strikeouts. Also pitching for the Rockets, 2 complete innings for Jaden Fuentes. Jaden gave up 2 hits, 1 run, and he had 2 strikeouts. Recording 1/3 of an inning was the sophomore Carmelo Ortega. He gave up 3 hits, 3 runs, but all 3 of those runs were earned. He had 2 base on balls. He also had 1 strikeout. Closing out today's game and unofficially earning the save would be Aguilar. He went 2/3 of an inning, and he gave up no hits, no runs, and he had no base on balls with 2 strikeouts. For the Goddard Rockets and Coach Gilbert Alvarado, it will mean another trip to Albuquerque for an opportunity to win a blue trophy. They will find out at the end of all the regional matchups today who they will match up with. It will be the winner between the Belen. Can't remember who Belen is playing. Belen and Chaparral. I believe that series is tied up at 1 game apiece. Belen is up in the second game, and Chaparral won last night's ball game. So the Rockets will wait till the conclusion of that series to find out who they will play this weekend in Albuquerque. We want to thank the folks of Los Alamos. They were gracious hosts. We want to thank Gene Dow and the KSVP TV staff, as well as Mike back at our studio with Roswell's Talk FM, 106.5 KEND. He produced this show from Roswell. This is Coach Villarreal. I'm signing off, and we'll speak with you from Albuquerque on Thursday. Enjoy the rest of your day.
That concludes this presentation of Goddard Rocket Sports on 106.5 Roswell's Talk FM. Sports on 106.5 Roswell's Talk FM and KSVPTV.com is presented by Amigo Machinery, Artesia General Hospital, Bob Reed Pest Control, Central Valley Electric Cooperative, Dion's Pizzas, Salads, and Subs, Eastern New Mexico University Portales and ENMU Roswell, Farmers Country Market, Fergie's Plumbing and Heating, Moppin and Brown Dentistry, National Furniture Liquidators,
Don't lose hope.
Valley Equipment,
TRA can eliminate
Plateau,
or reduce
Richland
what you
Dodge,
owe to the IRS.
Richland GM,
Generous
Roswell
programs
Honda,
are now
Roswell
available that
Hyundai,
can give you
Roswell
a fresh
Seed
start.
Company,
Our
Trustmark
passion
Roofing,
is taxes and
Wakefield
helping
Oil.
individuals
We
fix
now
their
return you to your
IRS
regular
problems.
scheduled
We have
program.
over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau. You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-583-0141. That's 800-583-0141. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
The Texas House gives the governor a new power.
Legislators agreed to let Governor Greg Abbott determine the countries whose residents, governments, and other entities could be banned from buying property in the state. Members granted the governor such power when they amended Senate Bill 17, whose real estate sales restrictions were limited to countries that the U.S. National Director of Intelligence has designated as national security threats.